She's gone. Okay, so we were getting... There you go. Well done, Paola. Come back up. Oh, you're going to go get the other one. So we're getting the storage. Now, remember, you've got your Zutta in here as well. 100 sheets. Should we have a look through some of these?
Yes. Now, look. Ooh. Shall we do that? Shall we do
yeah.
Oh, look at it. Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's lift that. Let's lift these up.
Oh, look at that. I love that.
That's cool, right?
Now, they are also good quality. They are cards. This is 300.
So it's a good weight.
Look at it. Yeah, that's definitely 300.
Shall I get a little... Have a look here, just because we got so many.
A flip.
A little flicky flick.
Oh, you like that, don't you? Look at that.
Okay, these are lovely, lovely paper. They genuinely are. And like Paola said, weight-wise, you're looking at cardstock, so around about the 300. Oh, got some die cuts in there as well.
I'm not going to go down there, but...
No, look, you can get those, it's okay. You got the bears going through.
Okay. Good, I mean, the flowers.
There you go, thank you. So you get die cut elements in there as well.
Yeah, definitely. But look, I just grabbed this one because...
Oh, that's cool. Like that.
Oh,
Dad's
that's
garage.
Nice. That's
taxi service.
Oh.
Does anyone have a daddy's taxi service?
Our Emily, producer Emily, her dad has got like a really vintage van and things like that. So that would be especially perfect.
I mean, look here. You're getting an awful lot for your money. So you're getting wishing you a special day coming through. You're getting die-cut elements, beautiful cardstock coming through. Loads of die-cut elements in the mix as well. Steampunk, pets, tags, all of it. Okay, you know what we need to do?
What we need to
Paola, we need to do the drop.
Oh.
And I'll let you do it.
No, so it's just like dropping.
It's just dropping.
Just dropping?
Just dropping right there. All of that.
Yeah, you do it.
Paola, come on, don't fear the drop.
You do it from higher.
Okay, I'll do it from higher. You hold that so we don't know.
Okay.
And I'll hold my drink.
And
here we go.
Wow!
Did you see the aftershave?
The wobble, the shaking of the ground.
Look, the only reason we do that is show you how much you're getting. But let's break this down as crafters. 150 sheets, beautiful, and we flick through them. They really are beautiful cardstock. Roundabout, we're saying that is 300 GSM.
It is. Die
cuts in the mix. You've got your Zutta storage, and you're getting your storage for your papers as well. All of that for £28.80, saving £41.
That's amazing. Now, of course, if you want to go for that one, that bundle is 884410. Now, £28.80.
Lovely.
That's a really good bundle.
That's great.
Now we have got. Sorry, Sean, I destroyed your lovely pack shot. We have got some yarn balls. Now I can say it properly.
Yarn balls.
I learned it.
You learned it?
Yeah, I learned it. It only took me about 6 months. It took me 6 months.
It's a proud day.
6 months.
Paola. Now, this is really nice. So we had a little bit of fun. When you get this home, somebody will joke and pretend to be a well-known character.
Let's put it properly.
Oh, okay. Oh, do you know you could be? Who is Vita? I feel the Vita about you as well then.
Vita.
Yeah, there you go. Strong. Okay.
Yeah.
Look, that's not how you're going to use this. So it's thick, right?
It is a really nice yarn. I think it's a mix of, it's 75% wool, 25% acrylic. It still means that you will be able to wash it at hand wash it at 30 degrees. But all the information will be here. It is from Debbie Bliss, which is a really good brand for yarn. And it means that it's even, of course, that because of that, it's even a better deal. I'm very partial to black. I'm very partial to the big. Yeah, you would never guess. You never guess.
You like in black? No.
No.
Yeah.
You know.
But look, beautiful. And let's say kind of things we could knit with this.
Well, I think a big jumper.
Jumper?
A jumper.
Yeah.
It would be lovely to do a hat, a scarf.
Shawl.
Capelet. Please, if Davey and Brick are watching, that's not an implication because I do not.
Capelet.
No. I cannot have a black one.
What about on your days off? You need to wear your capelet on your days off.
No. But you know, they're going to take it.
Brig is already ordering, I can imagine.
No, please, I didn't mean it that way. But if you want one for yourself, of course you can. you just throw me a little.
No, not at all.
Because then
they came and saw you, didn't they?
Yes, and then we had a lovely tea, and it was such a lovely time. If you are watching Dave and Brig, thank you so much for my new piglets. And yeah, it was big part. As everybody else who is, of course, part and watching, especially this morning, it's a big part of the family.
They're very soft, and they're a good size as well.
They are. Shall we take them apart and just so we can give them a good squeeze?
Okay.
No, you are getting 85 meters in each, and you are getting 6 of them. So you are getting over 100 grams in each. So you are getting 600 grams. Now look at that. Now you have got big hands, and it gives you a nice good squeeze there.
Yeah. I mean, that in my head, showing I have got big hands, and that's a handful.
Yeah, it is definitely a handful.
So 100. I heard it. I just heard it. We just heard it there. So look, 100 grams. You're getting 6 balls in total. Let's move on. Details on your screen. £19.70. You're saving £28. 595-987. Your item number. Oh, now you're a big fan of this.
Oh yeah, I do like. We had some similar jute ribbon before, but we didn't have it in this beautiful chevron pattern. Is it chevron? Yeah. This one I even like even more than the previous one. There's a lot of different things you can do. You're getting 10 yards in each, and you're getting 3, so yes, 30 yards in total.
Fantastic.
However, there are different widths.
Yeah.
Things that you can do with this, well, of course, you can for wreaths. So if you get a cheap polystyrene wreath and you just wrap it all around it, suddenly it becomes a really expensive thing. Yeah. If you are decorating maybe a table runner and you want to give that rustic effect, but still with a contemporary element, this is absolutely perfect. Having the different widths also means that you can wrap presents and mix and match.
Yeah.
So bows. Now, the other thing that I like about this pattern, this jute ribbon, is that I find it that it's double-sided. So you have got that more strong print white, but if you turn it over, you still have got it, but more subtle. Yeah. So it still looks really nice. If you make it, I make bows by doing, can you see like this, like loops like that? Yeah. And then I'll staple that, and then I'll do the same on the other side. And that's just quick and easy. And you can see how subtle, but still the pattern is there. The other thing you can see is because it is a weave, although you cannot really see it, but it's quite open. So if you like to do embroidery, freehand embroidery or hand embroidery, that would be so amazing to add some beads in here. So you can, it's a very creative medium in here. I'm
kind of thinking for your card making, for your mixed media, if you just want to add that little decorative detail, fantastic. Definitely. What about making flowers? Because I've seen viewers, very talented viewers and guests, making flowers with ribbon.
You can do like a loopy, loopy flower like this. I mean, I'm not the best at these, but you can see.
It shows what you can make.
Yeah,
now that's already looking great, pal.
Yeah, or you could then put it like that, and then you can put. Can you see it there? They kind of have got the flowers, and then you can. There are so many ways. I absolutely adore this. This is something that I would have in my. Also, the other thing is, you could, like you were saying, for mini albums or memory books, wrapping around, you know, like kind of.
Nice finishing touch. 11.73. You're getting all 3 spools, 10 yards on each, so 30 yards in total. Saving £11. 723-531. Your item number now. We've got some papercraft for you.
It's actually, I have to say, I have got so many favorites in this hour, and one of them, of course, I started with the deal of the day, which I love. Then but these are, look at the price, $9.99 for papercraft.
Whip those around.
Now I'm going to show them. Now, this is one of my favorite
for all
flowers.
3 of those.
Yeah, and of course, contest may vary, so you will get an assortment of like 3 decorative die sets.
You will be getting 3 die sets from papercraft. £3.30 per set.
And do you know what? For $9.99, I would take a bunch. I would just like wear them, and then because even if there is, you know what I do nowadays when I have got things like this, and then I say, well, I'm going to use this 2 more than this one. Then this one I put it in what I call my stocking box. Yeah. So it sounds weird, but
stocking box.
Stocking filler box.
Stocking
So
filler box.
it's just the bits to give to other crafters that I know they will.
That's
so it's
nice.
like either whether I will give them for Christmas or through the year. You know, like we have got a lot of youngsters here that are starting crafting.
Yeah.
So then it's just kind of nice to give them, start them.
Paula, that's a really nice thing to do. You're good peeps. And this is a great price. We're popular for our Kaiser Craft. $9.99 your price. Look at that saving. £40. 957 692 your item number. We've got more. Let's jump onto the website, have a little look. So, website's a great way to just recap as we go down the counter. Now, Paola, with regard to Sunrise Specials, great prices, but how long are they around for?
Well, only until the end of the hour.
Yeah, they are.
So only they're about maybe 40 minutes max. So do check out your baskets as soon as you make your mind up, because otherwise you might miss out. And also because they should last until the end of the hour, but sometimes they do sell out.
We do have sellouts throughout the hour, and we always do, because they're favourites. Speaking of favourites, this is a great bundle.
You see, this is again, it's one of those bundles. You know that differentiation between, I'm going to say it and it sounds bad, but between fit and sexy?
Okay.
Product, fit for purpose or sexy product.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. So there are some of those ones that you really enjoy buying because they really look really appealing and very sexy. But there are some that are just the most essential, the fit for purpose that you need to have. This is definitely
But do you know what?
fit.
It's fit, but it can also be sexy.
But you can build it up to be sexy.
There you go.
Now, this is what you want to have in your style. This is one of those elements that you're kind of thinking, but it is just a notebook. Yes, it is, but it is a bundle that you are getting 6 books in total. You are getting 2 of the A6, which is the smaller one, 2 of the A5, which is, so just put it side by side so you can see that. So this is Paula's size, this is regular person size, and that's Gianni's size. So then you have got it. Is happy with that description?
Yeah, that's a good description.
Exactly. So and you're getting 2 of each. So A4, A5, and the A6. Now.
So could these be these instantly are art journals? This could be a technique book.
Technique books. They're 150 GSM, which is perfect.
That's a good way
To create. You know, like a notebook, bullet journals, but also it's great. So if you are starting in crafting, or you have got an extensive collection of rubber stamps or dollies, and you want to have an index, this is perfect, especially the A4. Just stamp every single image.
Yeah.
Now, the covers are a little bit thicker, so the covers are 250 GSM, so it gives it a little more rigidity. Also, another thing that I love is that, of course, you can, because how it's been done, you can flatten it up, even if it's not the center of it here. So then you can do, for instance, if you are doing jelly plates, prints, and you want to experiment, this would be absolutely perfect.
Ooh, Now think about it, because obviously Leonie's got the one-day special.
Loose things.
Yes.
Jelly plates.
Yeah. So there you go. Having a look here. Sorry, I keep saying Leonie because I watched her show last night.
With Leonie,
sorry. So look, what you're getting here, am I right in saying, I know bullet journaling is very, very popular. If you've ever wanted to give it a go, so have you seen Paola, have you seen Lou, have you seen Leonie, all our fabulous guests doing techniques, you want to give it a go,
and the other,
instantly you can take it on
and
the
what
go
I
as well.
love is that the A5 can be a pocket size.
Yeah.
So it can be the one that you have in your handbag, always ready, with a pencil, ready to set things.
That's how I see you. Do you have in your bag? Do you have some paper at the ready?
Well, I do actually, to be honest. Yeah, but you know, funnily enough, I should have one like this because the one I have got is lined, so I cannot. Like when I sketch, my sketches are horrible, but they are good for reminding me of what I need to do properly. So these would be excellent for that.
You're getting 6 in total, 2 A4. Then you're getting the different sizes coming through. So you've got your A6 and your A5, but I just want to show you this. This is a finished example, but this gives you an idea of what you could be
Rice
making.
papers, bring them in. Look at that, our D, the Fitzsimmons. I mean, there it is, things like that. Look, and that, I believe that. Oh, no, that's not. But you could do pop-ups as well.
You could do.
No,
make your pockets.
Yeah, make it
do
pockets.
whatever you like.
You can do.
For $9.99, I think that's a great buy, and a lot of you are agreeing with us. 775 107, your item number. Busy for this option.
Do you like hearts?
I love hearts.
Here you have a bundle of hearts, not just one.
Not just one. Now, hearts obviously always carry a lot of connotations because not just for romance, just if you care for somebody.
Exactly. Now, first,
Family.
my lovely friend Julie Hickey, who by the way is back on Hochanda on the 25th, so that's Wednesday a week, with brand new products. Julie Hickey is an extraordinary crafter, and one of the things that she always said, since I have known her for almost like 15, 16 years, she always says, she has a thing for hearts. And what she likes to do is, and these ones were perfect for that, is that she likes to decorate them. She likes to buy them already made and collect them. But this, she likes to hang them on the wall.
Or
so
instant art. Yeah, artwork.
Yeah, so it's a smaller surface to work with. But you are here, you are getting, it's not.
You get
not
the big ones
hearts,
as well?
the big ones.
Why don't you hold these two and you hold the small one?
All right, so you can see the 3 sizes. You are getting, I believe, 3 of the larger ones.
Yeah.
And then I think you are getting 5 of the medium size. And then you are getting 8 of the smaller ones, I believe.
One thing to point out.
16 in totals. Now, what I love is that they have got already cut the hole.
Yeah.
So yeah, you
just
can
pop that out.
Yeah, pop them out. Yeah. And the other thing is, look at the depth of that.
I was going to say,
MDF.
how important is thickness?
Well, it depends for what project you are playing. Now, I like to have them, rather thick in here because then you can throw at them as much as you want.
Yeah. So look, I just want to show you this. Take a little look, and you'll see. I mean, these are seriously thick.
They are. They are. The depth of that is just, it's just nice. So you can, I mean, to be fair, also what you can do as well is to decorate them as mini albums. I kind of always think it. So you could have, I would
put pages inside?
Yeah, because then you can put a ring binder through it, and like an opener, and then you can now open the heart and then different pages inside it.
Yeah.
So you could do that. Of course, ornaments for Christmas tree, Easter trees, things like that.
Even if you were just to do ornaments for a tree, that would look fantastic.
They would.
Or for a special occasion. We've got to move on. Busy for this. $9.99 your price. 919 your item number. Now,
you like feasible interface.
Got to point out, Paola recently made a very big purchase.
Oh, I did. I got a brand new sewing machine. I did have one before, but I didn't get along with. I had it for probably 10 years, and I really didn't get on with. And then I got a very expensive sewing machine. But
it was lovely. It was lovely to hear you talk because Paola was saying that now because paper crafting, you do a lot of paper crafting.
Yeah, I have.
But sometimes you're doing it because for work.
It's my job.
Yeah, it is your job. So with the soft crafting, you've gone back to just
it's
hobby.
My hobby. And it's funny because now it's really beautiful to fall in love with another craft and discovering the joy that it brings you to getting us started, the projects, the fabric. Now I'm learning all these things about, the softness. And one of the reasons why I got into it is because we have got such amazing guests here. We're so passionate and so inspirational, including, of course, our 8 a.m. guest, Joe from the Ministry. And, of course, they have kind of infused that passion for soft crafts, and now starting this journey.
You invested in some Liberty fabrics we had on the other day?
I did yesterday, going for the complete bundle of quarters.
Nice, okay.
Amazing.
So, look, the beauty of this, it is fusible.
Yes.
Now, if you wanted to stabilise a fabric, so I did a show with Hayley, and obviously she showcases, she loves to do her embroidery work.
Yep.
So this is great if you do have an embroidery machine.
And also, even if you don't, I just went for kind of a nice but sewing machine. It's not an embroidery machine, but one of the things I want to do is that sort of free motion embroidery, and you can do that. Also, our Pam and Emma from the Quilters Trading Post,
I love
think.
Pam and Emma,
they're amazing. So if they do a lot of embroidery. Embroidery with the sewing machine. I think everything is going wrong here behind the scenes. So anyway. So you want to have sometimes an interfacing, even if you don't use an embroidery machine. You want to have it. Now I am sure that Joe could tell you more about this, but I'm just going to say that it's lightweight, so it means that it won't add too much bulk. And then of course you just use an iron.
And you're getting an awful lot now. If you're getting a metre and a half, you're a metre and a half by
5
meters. Let's do it. We'll show you how much we're getting. If you do order in multiples, it will come in one continuous cut, but my goodness, are you getting an awful lot here. Look at that. That is
I like the colour.
That is ridiculous. We're still going.
I mean, it is my height.
That's a size. That's
It's my height, and I don't know how many your lengths in there.
nearly the full
Okay.
width of the... Right, yeah, go on, pal. Go on, pal. Keep on going.
I'm gonna get
And you'll
this.
be able to see through it. Now, for safety purposes, I will guide you. Come this way. Here we go, go this way. It literally has wrapped Paola. Okay, Paola, now spin out, spin out. Careful though, careful, health and safety. There you go, well done, Paola. You okay?
I'm dizzy. I'm dizzy. There are
Go on.
many spins in there.
You are getting an awful lot.
Well, my hair is fine.
You're doing very well. $19.99 your price there. 161,993 your item number. Right. Are you okay?
So many turns.
Yeah. It's an awful lot though.
5 meters. 5 meters.
Yes.
Now, of course, this is cards and envelopes, and of course, you are getting vellum or parchment. Now, I'll have to say, of course, it is my favorite color. Well, one of them. I have got 3, but red. It's a beautiful red. Now, what you are getting in here, let me put that aside so you can see it. Of course, you have got card. Now, this is 280 GSM, so perfect for...
Give it a flick and a wobble. Oh, that's a good wobble. Paola, do you know, it's been a while since we've done Good Morning Hochanda.
Yeah.
Your wobble has evolved.
Oh, has it?
Yeah. Okay.
What, good or bad? Has
Good.
it progressed?
No, of course it's
okay,
progressed.
good.
And what about the flick? You got to give it a flick. That's good. It's a good flick
It's
test.
good. Well, it is 280 GSM,
Yeah.
perfect for you. Now, of course, I would say that it feels a little bit thicker than 280 GSM, which means...
That's 280.
Yeah,
That
it feels that it's more. But what it could be
Nice.
is that it's less dense, which means that for die cutting is better.
Okay.
So, because GSM is about weight, not density. It's not the thickness, but the weight of it. So you can have something that is
That's a
thicker,
good point.
but less weighty.
Okay.
Okay. Now, of course, we have got that they are A4, so you are getting, I think, is it 20 of it? So 20 of these, 20 A5 envelopes as well, or
Okay.
C5 envelopes, which means that is for an A4. And then you have got the vellum. Now, the vellum, none of the card comes pre-scored, which is fabulous because that means that you can die cut it. Now, this vellum of parchment is thicker weight. It's about, I would say this is 100 and... It's not 130. 130 is the envelopes. So this probably 200.
200.
Yeah, that's what I'm...
Could you emboss it?
Could you emboss it? I'm sure you could.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was wondering about the thickness of the parchment because I could. There is not
200.
Yeah. And then also the other thing you probably can because when we
Give
had
it a tear.
give it a tear. Look at that.
Oh.
I love that.
Now that tear's lovely.
I love that it has got a white cord because of course that means that you can
Make it a feature.
feature. Well, I don't know what that is, but you know.
It's like a shoe.
Mountains and maybe in the like shoe, yeah, definitely. A red shoe. You put some laces here.
Yeah, there you go.
Here.
Yeah, that's what I see.
Yeah, and then a sole, a white line, and then it's two.
Look, you are getting an awful lot. £9.90 is your price. You're saving £10. All the savings that you're seeing on the show are only around for this hour. 736 924 your item number. Should we show a nice video?
Yes.
Yeah, what would you fancy?
Oh, I don't know. Flexi, maybe.
Okay, we'll do that.
Flexi order has arrived at Hochanda. What is Flexi order? When you place an item on FlexiBuy in your basket, you qualify for Flexi order, which means any other items you add to your basket will also be included in your FlexiBuy payments, so you can spread the cost over multiple monthly payments. After your first payment is made, your entire order will be dispatched. When you add at least £60 worth of any items to your shopping basket, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flexi order offer. This means you can spread the cost of your order over equal monthly FlexiBuy payments, offering you the extra flexibility when you shop with us. Flexi order, making your shopping experience with Hochanda easier.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome back. So we've got Gentleman Joe. How you doing,
Gentleman
buddy?
Joe, that's very kind of you.
Looking very fresh.
I know, yeah, a bit of a sharp haircut, wasn't it?
It actually really suits you.
I don't know. It
think
was
it
a bit
looks cool.
when they go carried away, and I thought, oh my goodness, there's not much hair to cut.
Looks very trendy.
Thank you.
Before we get into everything, how are the boys getting on? With the
Yeah,
football?
very good. Yeah, it was a good weekend.
Yeah.
So I think we had 3 wins out of 4.
That's
which is
amazing.
good. And I have to say as well, my daughter, so Lily's team,
Yeah.
they had a stonking win. They were, and bless them, they're obviously a lot littler.
Yeah.
They're growing rapidly. They've been training hard and they worked really hard and they got a great win. And it was her birthday, so even
when was
better.
it Lily's birthday?
On Saturday.
Lily, happy birthday.
Yeah,
and I
so-
can't wait. One day she will be working here.
She will
We're gonna
be.
get in
Yeah,
there.
she's on.
Definitely. It will
She's
happen.
definitely there.
Just to give you a little backstory for that, so last year Joe set up a Sunday team.
Yes.
So many boys turned up that he didn't want to disappoint them, so ended up setting up 2 teams. Those 2 teams this year have now become 3. 3?
4.
4?
3 on a Sunday, 1 on a Saturday.
So that, you are such a good guy. Speaking of being a good guy, we've got something at 8. Now, we've only done this once before with Joe, and it sold out in 10 minutes?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah,
10 minutes?
it was crazy.
So-
I mean,
What are we looking at
this
here?
is special. This for me, this is what
It's
craft
heavy,
is
Joe.
about. So it's my lovely stash bags.
Yeah.
So the stash bags are that little bit of the purple bucket that everybody really wants to get in the show, the purple bucket giveaway.
Yeah.
We've created that ultimate bag of goodies.
How much are we talking?
2 kilos.
2 kilos.
Of mixed sizes, weights,
Yeah.
finishes, designs, all sorts of goodies in there. And the best thing is, I actually love making them because you get to just sort of
Dive
look
in.
at the different fabrics, put them in there. Predominantly, you probably get a little bit more than 2 kilos sometimes when I get carried away and start putting them in there.
If you've ever seen the purple bucket, you understand what we're talking about. We will have a delve. Now, what I would say, once they're gone, they're gone. I think I'm right in saying it's $14.99?
That's correct.
Yeah, $14.99.
Yes.
Well, look, let's have
Shall we pull
a
a piece
little
out?
rummage. So, for instance, now, contents may vary, but what we're showing you here, these are actual stash bags, so this is what you're going to get.
Well, there's £10 worth of fabric.
Easily. I mean, and that's a heavy weight
That's a
as
heavy
well.
weight,
Okay,
yeah.
that is just one piece. Let's carry on doing it.
Should we do a couple
yeah,
more?
come on, get them out.
Yeah, look. Oh, I like this.
Oh, that's...
That is nice. So that's a lighter weight cotton.
Okay. So we're getting that. Yeah. So what you're getting here is a perfect way to bolster your stash at a great price. It's a variety. And look, this is just a fraction of what we're showing. We've got
Organza.
beautiful organza coming through. Keep on going, Joe.
Keep on going.
Let's go.
Keep on going. Oh, there's a bit of felt in there. Some felt.
We've got lots of felt in the mix. Okay, so we're getting felt.
We've got some calico. Oh, look, there's all sorts.
Have a little look. One stock's gone. Now, you can see how much we pulled out. If I just show you here, look at everything we still have left in the bag. All of that still crammed in there. So an awful lot still left in there. For $14.99, do get ahead. What I will tell you, and I do hope you join us, because it's just going to be a fun show anyway. I'm sorry I messed this up.
No, that's okay.
The thing is, once they're gone, they're gone. And that we can categorically say, because I know the first time we brought this on,
It went
sold out
crazy.
quick. And the
Yeah.
first thing, and we always know as a presenter we have a busy show, because the producer's trying to get people to chat to you and say, can we have more stock?
Yeah, no, definitely.
We know we can't
put
get
it
hold of
this
more.
way. To my family,
Yeah.
my team, they were all making
Yeah.
stash bags, bless them. Because the thing is, for me, this is that inspiration of craft that we get it and we can just open it and go, what can I make? You know, and there's so many makes that we can make from this stuff.
Yeah, and you know, Paola's started to sew now as well,
Yes.
and it's that excitement of
She's-
finding
she's got
beautiful
her eye on this,
fabrics.
I can see her over there.
Already. Look, one thing I've got to ask as well, purple bucket. We got
Purple bucket is here.
Ah.
Yeah.
Anyone who's not familiar with the purple bucket,
Yes.
what is the purple
Well, the
bucket?
purple bucket is that inspiration of just sharing, really, the love of craft. And it's all those offcuts I've had during the week when I'm making and we're at the mill shop, you know, whether it's curtains, upholsteries, craft fabrics,
it all
put
in
it
there.
in. And if you purchase within the hour, then you get a chance to win that purple bucket.
Name goes into a hat. Now, the purple bucket, to give you an idea, the content's worth hundreds of pounds. So we're talking like £200-300. Somebody will be winning that and winning it in the next hour as well. Joe, thank you so much, buddy.
See you soon.
See you in for less than half an hour.
Half an hour.
Do make sure to join in. Let's jump onto the website and have a look. Thank you so much, Joe. You can get ahead. So look, there we go. There are the stash bags. So we getting the tote bag in there as well, and everything inside. We've also got a 100% wool option as well, $19.99. Now, we pulled out one piece of fabric. So when I was having my meeting with Joe for that wool option, we pulled out one piece of fabric. The first piece we pulled out was worth 20 odd quid. Just that first piece. There was loads more in there. Got scissors. One thing I will say, Mill Shop Online, I love the ethics of Joe's ethics, the company's ethics, the quality you get there as well. So do have a look at your own leisure. We're going to have our second look, though, at our Sunrise specials. I said I'd help. Do you know what, Paola?
Sorry, I'm
No.
sorry, Shona.
We opened up the fabric there, and I said I'd help. Do you mind if you talk about this while I help very quickly?
That's fine.
I'm
That's
gonna
fine.
go help.
You leave me alone.
I'm gonna help.
Right. So I mean, it's fine. It's Zata Clear Clean and Storage. Of course, you are getting 150 sheets of assorted A4 card. Now, what I love about this bundle is the fact that you are getting everything that you need for paper crafting, in sense of paper toppers die cut for masculine theme, as well as more feminine kind of. You have got, for instance, this is one of those ones that, you know, like it's a shape card. I'm gonna just show it because this is really cool. Now it's already pre-scored and pre-cut, so you kind of put, when it's like this, I tend to push down and pull it back. So this is the front. So if they have got any pips or things like that, they go downwards. Now then you just follow those folds and you can create in different ways. So can you see that
I'm already loving this.
I am.
So we've got our topper that we use. We've got our aperture.
Let me just carry on my own.
playing.
Yeah, I'm just joking. I love having you here right beside me. So there you can see that you can do that, and then you do the same thing in the other side. Can you see it there?
Oh, this is looking awesome.
So that what means is that you are creating a concertina tunnel card like that, or diorama in there. So then you have got this. So then you can put maybe a piece of card behind it, and you have got like layering, so you can have the die cuts in here. There it is.
Yeah. Or use that on a separate project.
Or you can, what I would do is cut a piece like this in here. Look at this mirror embossed there, and look at that. So what you can do in these bits is put a strip of acetate, and then you can put the die cuts kind of hanging around, so you have got like depth and floating elements.
So each one of those pages is effectively a little mini card kit.
It is, because you have got, look at that, I love this one.
Good. Now, look. This is good if you know somebody and you struggle to make cards. They won't like pretty cards because you've got that kind of industrial.
Yeah, I mean,
nature
whether you are into your sports, like kind of fast.
Do you like your cards?
I do like my cards. Yeah, I do.
So you are getting now this storage here. You are getting the storage as well.
Yeah.
So you're instantly going to, when this arrives, you've got storage for all your papers. But should I get
and I would
out?
use this as a divider. So rather than for my stamps, I actually would use this as a. So for instance, I would have. So you can have them like this. I would have, for instance, maybe my foil there, and then I would have another one. So then I would have my other card like that, and then another divider. So then it's easier to flick through. Because then you just put them like this, and then you have got the dividers.
You know what you're getting? Yeah, you can organise them. I'll have a flick through because it's important when you're buying papers. Now, it is a card stock, so you have got die cut elements in there as well, and a lot of die cut elements coming through. So something.
Love that!
Oh.
Yeah. By the way, I don't think she will be watching, but our producer's grandmother had a big birthday over the weekend, and so we went.
She went to a well-known,
a very fancy hotel, and so happy birthday.
There we go.
And the gold and black theme is very elegant. This is why it reminded me, because it's just that elegant.
There's more. That's half. Let me just show you this half as well.
That's half.
I know, I couldn't actually flick all of it.
And that's even more, 150 sheets. Most of it is 300 GSM. Some of it might be a little bit less in weight, but it is good quality cardstock. I love a lot of it. A lot of these elements are just die cuts, and so you have got, it's perfect. If you, oh, look at this one. I love a little bit of a Native American theme. Look at that.
It's strong, yeah.
I love that.
It gives you, there's something for everyone. You've got butterflies, you've got young, old, pretty. Okay, let's pop this in. Details are on your screen there.
I love that.
£28.80 your price. £41 saving, 884410 your item number.
Yeah.
Now we got our yarn balls.
Yarn balls in black, 6 of them.
So you become an expert when it comes to yarn.
You know, the yarn is the one thing that I'm not an expert at all. No.
You know your weight. You know what you're looking for. The fact that it's a polyacrylic blend is important, so we can wash it.
Hand wash it at 30 degrees. It is 75% wool, 25% acrylic. That's the poly mix in here.
We've got all our information on the packaging, so we know what needle to use. Our tension guide on there as well, which again is very useful.
It is made in Italy.
Oh, okay.
And of course, Debbie Bliss. Of course, but it has been imported.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's just kind of.
It's okay. No, so you can wash it at 30 degrees.
Yeah.
Needle-wise, you need your 10mm needle in there as well. So you're getting 6 of the yarn balls. Good size, 100 kilograms in each for £19.90.
100 grams, not kilograms.
Oh yeah, 100
that
grams.
would be a ton.
Sorry. So I said kilograms.
No,
100 grams.
It's 1,000.
Good spot. 595-987 your item number.
Right, now, I love that. This is very popular.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
And I'm so glad that you like the red. Now, of course, you are getting 60 pieces in total. You are getting 20 of each of this. So you are getting 20 of the unscored card, 280 GSM of the white card. Then you are getting 20 of the C5, so for your A5 card, so a folder card, and as well you are getting 20 of the parchment. Again, unscored, but it's 200 GSM, so you can create a lot of construction. Now, if you know anything about me, you know that I love red, but you also would know that I love parchment or vellum.
Yeah.
I like the thickness, the thick one, because then you can die cut it and create construction elements to it.
Yeah. Well, look, the fact that you've got the mix of the vellum, of the cardstock, you've got the envelopes as well. You can do an awful lot with this.
You can, and also I think we have got a one-day special, which is a jelly plate, and I think that would look amazing with that. And I think Liz Sims is waiting in the wings to tell you more about it, but I'm going to ask her how it would work with a red card, maybe with white, and there's some jelly tools like you know, like the squeegee ones, and maybe that with white and black would look amazing.
You're getting some very encouraging nods from Lou, so I think that yes, it could be a go. When we chat, when Paola chats with Lou, we'll ask her. 736-924 your item number. We've got some dies for you.
Yes, we do. Papercraft. Of course, again, amazing value. Now, the contents may vary, but of course, they will be from Papercraft, and we will have dies that are beautiful, because Papercraft, everything that they do is just beautiful. It has got that contemporary look in it, but it means that you can take it into a step further into mixed media as well. Remember, you can die cut awesome. Now, $9.99 is the price for a set of 3, so you are actually making a massive saving. It works out basically £3.33 per die set.
Well, when you think about you getting 3 individual sets, and I understand that contents may vary, but it's interesting hearing Paola, you were talking, you were saying, as a crafter, for that price, considering it's Kaisercraft, so you know you're going to get quality, you would take the punt then?
I would definitely take the punt. The reason being is because for $9.99, especially if you're a Freedom member that you don't pay PMP, you know that it's going to look good. And I know so many, like I know Leone loves Kaisercraft, and you know, for instance, people like my friend Julie Hickey that loves Kaisercraft. There's so many people in. So I know even if it's not my favorite die, I know it will be a perfect little present, because for £3.33, less than a coffee shop coffee in a coffee shop.
Yeah, less than a coffee shop. Buy that coffee shop. But look, you're saving £40 as well. $9.99 is your price. 957-692 your item number. Now we've got some jute.
Oh, we do have jute. Now, of course, the jute, it's gorgeous jute. You have got 3 reels in there. So 30 yards in total, 3 reels. And of course, you have got 10 yards in each.
We got more for you as well, just going through. We've got, these are awesome. So these are your plain sketchbook collections. You've got your A4, so 2A4, 2A5, 2A6. Perfect bullet journal. So we've seen how you can turn these into fantastic art journals, technique books, albums. You can put your pockets, your papers, your die cuts all in there. So do have a look. For $9.99 your price, I think that is a fabulous buy. I really do. 775-107 your item number. We've also got some MDF hearts. Now, one thing to point out here, what really stood out is the thickness. They are so well constructed. Really nice MDF hearts. So you've got your 3 sizes coming through, your 15-inch, your 10-inch, and your 15 centimetres, 10 centimetres, I was saying inch, and 7.5 centimetres. So they are all in centimetres, 16 pieces in total. We've also got more for you. We've got the interfacing. We unravelled this. We won't do this again to Hochanda, but you're getting an awful lot of interfacing here. 5 metres by 1.5. $19.99 your price, saving £10. It's just some of the popular items on the show. But we're going to be taking a look now. Speaking of popular, our one-day special.
Well, hello, good morning, Lou.
Good morning.
How are you?
Yes, considering it's so early.
Yeah, I know. You finish at 10 o'clock and then you have to be here.
Oh, I know.
It is. But you are looking bright, as beautiful as ever.
But I'm hoping the top might radiate and take, any darkness away.
Yeah. And now, of course, you are doing the one-day special.
I know.
I was watching both at the launch show at 9 p.m. because, of course, I wanted to see how, Now, jelly plates. It's just amazing.
It is. Jelly plates. I think there's quite a big misnomer around mixed media, and people assume, do you know what I mean, that you've got to be able to do lots of different techniques and everything like that. And a jelly plate allows you to, dive in, work with the colours that sing to you, create them, layer them all up. If you don't have stencils, use your die cuts and use the apertures from die cuts.
Absolutely.
Put ribbons on there, put so many different things to create pattern, texture, movement, and it's just mixing, as Mixed Media said, it's mixing all the different things in together.
They are. Now, of course, the one-day special includes the 6x6
Yes,
square.
the 6x6.
It includes a set of 3 smaller ones. So you have got the octagon, so it's the 4 or 8 sides. Then you have got the quatrefoil, and then you have got, of course, the diamond in here. Now, I had a play the other day with this bundle, but the set, and I love the smaller sizes. But I also want to say that the 6x6 is still my most used jelly plate.
Yeah. I mean, the smaller sizes are brilliant because you can do, smaller little bits of technique if you want to on a page. If you don't want to cover everything with paint or ink, you can then put a little bit in there. I like it when you print a page and you look at it and you just go, ooh. And then you can put a lighter colour on the smaller one and print on top, and you've created like an area to work in.
Well, you are creating basically another stamp.
Yes.
You are creating your own inking stamp. Once I was playing with this set, especially the diamond for pattern building.
Oh, yeah, because you can overlap.
Yeah.
The quatrefoil does that as well, because you can, if you overlap them, you can actually create darker and lighter as they go on each other as well.
But that's not all you are getting in one-day special. You are getting, I have to say, this is like put by me. No, it's not. But I gotta say, whenever I buy any range of paints or any range of ink pads, apart from the black, on white, I always go for a lime green, an aqua, and a hot pink. And then here you have got a more corally light pink, which is just perfect.
Yeah, but you mix the blue and the hot pink together and you've got a really cool purple. And it's got a really nice undertone to it. And it's the same if you mix the green and the blue together. It gives you that layering with the sea effect straight away.
And of course you can then build more of the green. But I just love those colours. I cannot tell you how much I love this one-day special. Can we see some samples? Because I've seen some of them and they're stunning.
So one of the things we have got is printing on fabric.
Oh!
So I've just printed on fabric. That's my son's uni pillowcase that wasn't coming home.
Oh!
So I've just printed on that, and that's using some of the stencils and all the paints and the webbing. And I just made my own little journal, and these are bits that I've put in throughout the shows that we've actually been doing. That was just printing on an envelope because Adam wanted to know if you could print on an envelope.
So
it was just lots of different ways of using it. So we've got the fabric on there.
Oh, this is fabulous. I love that.
And then we were printing onto, or like you were saying, but that was just using a feather, and all I've done is stuck the feather back into the background and added a little bit of stamping on top. So you don't have to be dark with mixed media. You can be as light as you want.
Can we see that one?
That was what
my
we did at 9 o'clock last night, and that was printing on the jelly plate and then putting sellotape on top to add relief, and then I've added foil and I've added gold leaf. So you can actually change it again even more.
I mean, isn't it? And this is exemplifies exactly what a jelly plate is. Not just for dark and
no,
mixed.
it's not.
It could be clean and simple.
It could be clean and simple. You can use a range of things. And that is a piece of tissue paper that came with a wrap around a Christmas present that I've kept, and I've printed on top of
But
it.
look, if you see like this, it's nice. But sometimes that's a little bit, maybe a little bit too bold, and you want something a little bit more subtle. Think about this around a candle. How beautiful.
That would be beautiful, but with tissue paper and things like that, and rice paper, you've got to sit, when you add your mediums to it, they become translucent, so you can pick up what's below as well, so that it does help with that way with the jelly plate.
I'm so excited. Of course, Lo will be showing a lot more techniques at 9 a.m., 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. I have to say, shop ahead on the website, because I don't know what we have got on the show, because it was a massive success. Thank you very much, Lo. We'll see you at 9 o'clock. And what I'm trying to say is that we had so many sellouts on the I think 6 p.m. we had 3 sellouts. So do please check out your baskets, shop ahead, go to the website, and you will see everything that is in stock there. I love the starting kits and the printing kits because they come with a ruler, and if you don't have a ruler, then that would be the way to go. Some of them include the 3 primary colors as well, so you can mix them up. Those feathers are extraordinary, and also those edge tools are what I was talking about. That could be really good. Stock up on your Mod Podge or in your cracked leather papers. However, let's have a look at the deal of the day.
So we got our deal of the day now. This launched at 7 o'clock this morning. Already proven really popular. We're getting an awful lot for our money here, Paola.
We definitely are. Now, Alexandra Ranke is sophisticated, is very elegant. It has got that subtle patterns in here. So this is a perfect way of layering. I would go for this deal of the day because I immediately, for instance, I have got Memory Box One Day Special next week. Okay. And there's a lot of beautiful dies in here. Yeah. But sometimes you want to have something to work on top of it. And that will be perfect. Those beautiful flowers in here. You are getting 2 sets of dies, and these ones are innies and outies. I had a closer look. So when you cut them, you have got the outlines like this, but you have got that innie as well. Yeah. And you have got the same in the flowers.
Should we have a look at some of the papers?
Yes,
because the designs they really are beautiful.
Now, you are also getting washi tape in here. You can see a roll there. Now, of course, what it means is like washi tape. This I put a little bit in here.
Yeah.
Look how gorgeous it looks, just adding a little bit of detail in there.
Or you can make it into a working hinge.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So for acetate cards as well, which I absolutely do. Now, the quality of these papers, it's more like a card. I would say that's probably around 2...
Yeah.
No, it's more than 215 or something like that. Yeah. So something around the 200. So it is cardstock rather than paper, which means that I would actually create my blank cards out of it. Imagine if you're sending a card to somebody called Julie, maybe, or Jean, maybe somebody like what is it? Or maybe a name with N. I don't know, kind of thing. Yeah? Neil. Yeah. Do you know any Neils?
Yeah, my brother-in-law.
Oh, and look at that. Oh, you could cut those initials, the monograms, into this one. It's just, I was trying to think, because I know a Neil, but I don't know, I cannot exactly. Not my brother-in-law, definitely. No. Anyway, look at that. Imagine fussy cutting some elements, tag some things in. It's just so beautiful.
Beating us now. You're getting the fantastic 12 by 12s. You're also getting the embossing folder, the 2 sets of dies, and the washi tape for £20.49.
And of course, it will be dispatched from the 25th of March because, of course, Alexandra Rank.
Renke.
It's based in Germany, so therefore it has to allow the time to come from around.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Paola. Thank you for your company. I really hope you've enjoyed it. So I've got an hour coming up next, and it's going to be with Joe, Mill Shop Online. It's going to be a great hour. And then you've got the fabulous one-day special.
How
cool
I'm so
is
looking
Lou?
forward. Oh, I love Lou.
Awesome.
I absolutely love her.
Oh, thank you so much. Hope you're enjoying your morning start here at Hochanda. We'll see you in just a moment.
Oh, do join Yanis, of course, and Joe for the fabrics with the Mill Shop Online. After that, at 9 a.m., a Jelly Arts one-day special with Lou and myself. And then at 10, Heartfelt Creations.
Would you like to improve your crafting techniques by watching and crafting along with your favourite Hochanda guest demonstrators, all from the comfort of your own home? If the answer is yes, then we are very excited to invite you to Craft Along, where you, our presenters and guests, will create an amazing array of projects throughout the year. So tune in, be inspired and create with Craft Along, your monthly crafting workshop.
Hi, I'm Gina Barrett from Gina B Silkworks. We're a family company specializing in traditional crafts for the modern maker. Most of our products involve textiles and age-old techniques, from button making, lace making, weaving, and other forms of passementerie. I hope you'll be able to tune in to the Gina B Silkworks shows here on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Lucy from Sweet Poppy Stencils, the Craft Station Limited. We're a craft retailer and we specialise in stainless steel stencils. Our stencils are manufactured in metal. This allows us to have designs that are intricate. We also have new products coming on board, our craft bonds, our pole drops, and our acrylic paints are joining us. We've recently joined Hochanda and we're really excited. This allows us to demonstrate and show our products. We know customers like seeing the demonstrations, so make sure you tune in and don't miss the Sweet Poppy shows on Hochanda.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a great start today. Can I introduce you to Joe, Mill Shop
I thought you were going to introduce the purple bucket not Joe.
Got to introduce
I don't
you
need
first.
to be here.
How you doing, buddy? You all
Good,
right?
yeah, good to see you again.
I love working with you.
Thank you.
I really
Same,
do. Well,
the same.
Cheers, buddy. What you'll find, anyone who's watched Joe before, it's your enthusiasm. You genuinely are passionate about your fabrics.
Yeah, I love it. I just, the whole element of fabrics, and obviously working with fabrics at the Mill Shop is day to day.
Yeah.
But my passion of craft comes from my mum, my nan, obviously Lily, my daughter.
Such a great family. And you've got a real crafting family.
Yeah, we love it. Yeah,
and passing it on to your kids as well.
and I'm making a massive conscious effort as well with trying to do a bit of craft with my mum now more,
Nice.
which is good.
That's a
and I
great
have to
thing
say
to do.
this, because this will embarrass you a little bit,
Go on.
but she is your #1 fan.
Have I signed a picture for your mum?
No.
What's your mum's name?
Sandy.
Sandy is getting a picture. Y
There
or
you
an
go.
I at the end?
IE.
IE, okay, IE.
IE.
I'm going to be signing a picture for Sandy today, that's a promise. So
She
Sandy,
will be
picture
watching.
coming your way.
She'll be
Okay,
like,
picture coming your way. Now, something I know a lot of people are big fans of, Purple Bucket. Let me explain. Everything that is in here, if we just turn that round, everything that's in here will be giving away to one lucky viewer at the end of the hour. All you need to do is make any purchase, and then your name goes into a hat, and it could be you winning. Should we pull some things out?
Yeah,
Just
I've got to go
around.
for this, because this caught my eye straight away. And we had a lovely WI group with me the other day,
that.
and actually they were using some of this fabric for making little bits and pieces.
Ooh, I love that. So there we go.
Little
You've
chickens on there.
I love the colourways.
It's good, isn't it?
I remember when we had this on the show.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
do.
really nice, really popular
We're making
fabric.
the bunting.
Bunting,
Was it
that's
Oh, I
right,
remember
yeah.
that. Okay, so that's just one. You're going to win everything in this actual bucket. So this is the bucket that you're going to win. Oh, we've got a little bit of leather in there as well.
Lightweight, some nice scissors there. A little bit of table protector.
Beautiful. Yeah. This is nice. Just going to show.
I like the buttons.
It's a bucket that you're going to enjoy rummaging around in. So I know it's really hard, but just guesstimate. How much do you reckon this is worth? The bucket's worth?
A couple of hundred. Yeah.
I'd say that
easily.
Look, and somebody will be winning it. Oh, look at
Well,
this.
the price has gone up now.
What's this? This
So
is
this
stunning.
is embroidered satin. It's a piece of embroidered satin. There we
My
go.
goodness. Oh, now that is just
That's nice, eh?
screaming to be used. Feels stunning.
Well, these are all those bits that, you know, I love it because it is that inspiration, and you will see in the products that we've brought today in this show that really gives you that idea that you can just have a rummage with it as well.
Yeah,
and we're starting to see a lot of photos coming back now when people have
Heavyweights in there as well.
received their purple bucket.
That's what
so
you
it
want.
is
And if you
real.
do win it,
is
please
real.
tag Joe in. I know you've got a relatively new
Yes, so
group.
Mill Shop Joe.
Millshop Joe, Facebook, do follow that. That's a purple bucket. Somebody will be winning the purple bucket this hour. It could be you. Speaking of the purple bucket, now with that in mind, we've kind of got mini purple buckets here that you can actually purchase.
Yes,
So am I right in describing it that way?
Well, this is. I did speak about this once before. This is the inspiration. Really comes from my mum, actually.
Okay.
Because as a crafter
Yeah.
and as an avid collector of all sorts of goodies, as a child we used to go to fairs, antique fairs, craft fairs, markets, all sorts of places. But it was the button jar or button tin that she would see, but not open it when she bought it. She would wait till she got home, and then she'd open it and go, wow, look what I've got.
It's that excitement.
It's
of seeing
that
what you've got.
excitement.
Now, I've got to point out, contents may vary. Now, we're going to start with our wool option. Is this the wool option?
Yes, this is the wool option.
We're just going to, because we've got another stash bag we were just flashing the details for. So the wool option, got to also mention that we have featured these once before. Did we have the wool one before?
Yes, only briefly.
And they sold out, and we've got to tell you, if they sell out this hour, we know that we cannot get hold of any more stock. 10% of the stock's gone. Shall I just show you?
Well, this is great. This is 1 kilo, so you can see the... it's a good amount. It's a good amount of weight.
That is, yeah.
1 kilo of all sorts of 100% wool.
I pulled out, we had a little meeting before the show, and I pulled this one out just at random, and I asked Joe, so, Joe, I mean, how much would we be paying just for that alone?
That's about £20 worth of wool, maybe 15 to £20 worth of wool.
15 to £20 worth of wool, that is our first piece. You're not getting one piece in here. Keep on going, Joe. Let's see what we got.
Oh, we've got a plain piece here, actually.
Okay.
Oh, this is thick
that's
as well.
nice.
This is thick, in a citrusy colour.
I mean, that is luxurious.
So
that is
thick, isn't it?
quality wool. Yeah. What would you be making with that?
Well, I would actually, do you know what? I would probably, you could use this for dressmaking. So I could make a scarf out of this.
Okay.
You know, a little skirt.
I would say, yeah, a little skirt.
No, definitely.
Lovely.
Pockets. Put some pocket detail. Bags.
Yeah, okay.
And that's a really good weight as well. So.
Lovely. We'll keep on pulling out. So say everything, if I turn this around, everything that is in the bag. Now, contents may vary, but this will give you a good indication of what you're going to be getting. So we'll keep on going. And one thing with wool, how much would it cost to buy a metre of wool?
Generally, you're saying around £40 on average.
So here, you're getting such variety for $19.99.
But it's all those small projects as well.
Yeah.
All the smaller bits that we can use, whether we do a little cushion front, whether we're making a journal front, you know, a little, like you said, a purse, a bag. There's all sorts.
So there we've got different colour tones, different weights, different textures. 20% of the stock now has gone, and once it's gone, it's gone. And we actually had a lot of stock here. This is beautiful.
That's
this
nice.
Is absolutely
yeah, I love
stunning.
the colours there. But then we've got some smaller pieces, so if you throw the smaller pieces in with it as well, you know, mix them up, get some different projects going.
Joe, that is incredible. So, and then we've got another one. Now, this is similar to the first one we opened up. Look at the size of that.
That's nice. That's a real rich red as well, isn't it?
So when you start putting everything together, realizing you're getting 1 kilogram's worth of fabric here, it's all wool. Premium, beautiful, I mean, absolutely beautiful wool as well. And the real joy, you were saying, Joe, it is of when you get it home, finding out, opening it up and seeing all these beautiful... Look, whatever you get, if it's Mill Shop on if it's Mill Shop online... Sorry, I don't know.
It's okay.
Because you're out. What's going on? You know it's quality, is what I was trying to get across.
I have to say, this is probably my favourite piece. The colour. It's like a real rich teal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look at that one. That's nice. That's a big piece, that is.
Well, the thing is that I know you've got smaller pieces in there, but even the small pieces are substantial.
Yeah, that's lovely. Real tweedy. Really nice.
So we are 7 minutes into the show. 30% of the stock has gone. And I've got to also point out that Joe's only got one live show today. Do take advantage. It looks like this option isn't going to last the hour. Once it's gone, it has gone. Anybody, though, who makes a purchase, your name goes into a hat, could be you winning the purple bucket. So that is our wool option. Should we go on to... Oh, just give the details, sorry. $19.99 your price, 008981 your item number. Now,
you were too involved in wool then.
You were
too involved.
I was
in wool.
feeling the wool, quite literally.
He was.
So this is another stash bag.
You've got to drop this.
20% of the stock's gone.
Already?
The honours are all yours, my friend.
Okay, so this is
it.
2 kilos. This is my favourite. I love this, and I love actually making these up because we can throw different bits and pieces in there. Everything in the bag obviously will vary, the sizes, the different weights, the different fabrics, but you will get that variety. So, ready?
Go. Oh, you can hear it.
I want to do it again.
Go on, do it.
One
Do
more.
it. Listen. Oh yes. No, that's good. The real excitement here, this is your instant stash. Now, I know it's Soft Crafters, we have a stash, but this is adding variety into our stash. Yeah. Fabrics that you might not necessarily have thought to buy.
No, definitely.
And then you discover that you have them.
And that inspiration of emptying the bag and going, I can make this, this, this and this. I'd love to film some people when they arrive and just opening and going for it.
So, I mean, look at that alone. Are you already getting ideas? How would you be using these? Do you have any idea of makes that you would like? Because you're getting such variety within the stash bag.
Nice big piece of cotton. That's a heavier weight cotton there.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's got that real rose, that vintage rose feel to it.
And all of these, like, Joe, I remember doing a show with you where we've had these on. So a lot of the fabrics here we would have brought to you in the past and they would have been bestsellers.
Definitely. Yeah, you will recognise some of the designs.
Oh, that's nice. So how would you describe, what kind of cotton is that?
So that's a linen. That's a linen, heavyweight linen. That is nice, isn't it? Yeah.
Gorgeous heavyweight linen coming through. Lovely.
I've got to sneak a little bit. Oh, look. A little square. That's nice. Little camper vans.
So that would be just a lovely pocket. And I love the fact that it's been pinked as well. Yeah.
Oh, we're getting carried away here. We've got a little bit of Christmas.
Oh, nice. Well, keep that in your stash. At some point, you will be using that.
I do spy something that I know you're a massive fan of, Yanis.
Go on.
And I generally put one of these in every bag.
Oh, I am a yes. Look at these. This is awesome. So, we had these on in the past. Now that's just a little slice of history.
Yeah.
I've got to point out, that was the Hochanda's outing to the beach last year. No, but isn't it great?
Looking very trim there, sir.
Well, try.
Yeah,
there we go. It's all gone now. It's all gone. But yeah, so we're at 30% of the stock for this option as well. Sorry to sound like a broken record, but once it has sold out, it is gone. We're not bringing any more back on extended delivery.
There's some little bits of lining.
Well, that's perfect. Now, that's useful.
That's useful.
What's this one?
Oh, yeah. We've got some embroidered cotton.
Oh. Now, come on.
That is beautiful,
Look
isn't it?
So I'm thinking here, cushions.
Yeah, that's nice.
You'd make a beautiful cushion.
It's a good size as well, so you will get that varied of size. You'll get bigger pieces, you'll get the smaller pieces.
Lovely. And we still got, we'll stop for now because we've got to get down the counter. You've seen how much we've pulled out, and look how much is still left. Organza, more fabrics, wadding, even more fabrics for you there. We've got the fused wadding in there. All of that still in your stash bag. 2 kilograms. We're over 30% of the stock. It's funny because I know we're going to our website in just a moment, but I've got to tell you a very quick story. So our producer, Charlotte, her nan's a massive fan of the show.
Okay.
And Charlotte just happened to be on social media and saw that her nan, because we were promoting this hour, had liked it and shared it with her friends.
brilliant.
She's like, this is great, you've got to get hold
Good
of
luck,
it.
Charlotte's nan.
Yeah, so I'm sure she's watching. Okay, let's jump onto the website and have a little look. Got loads of goodies. What I would suggest is do have a little look on our website. It's a great way to explore. Just type in Mill Shop Online and see all the goodies that Joe brings. So we've got the staple gun. We're going to be having a look at that. Now, the story behind the staple gun is we always saw Joe doing quick makes with a staple gun, and we were saying, Joe, you've got it. A lot of viewers were saying, please, could you bring a staple gun? Mill Shop Online took a very long time to source the right staple gun for the job. And this is a very good staple gun. $19.99 your price there. You are saving £5. If it's backed by Mill Shop Online, you know that it's a good staple gun. Okay.
What do we got?
What we got?
What do we got? I've got my stash bag here.
So there we go. Contents may vary, but this is an indicator. This is an actual stash bag. This is what you're going to get. I like how you even send it out in the tote.
Yeah, and it's full. You know,
Yeah.
your bag's full.
That is. There we go.
There we go.
Were you taking it out?
No, I was taking
You
it
were?
out.
Okay,
Yeah.
so-
I want to just
realised. I just like that.
Just check it out.
Oh, there's a little bit there. So. Okay. Yeah.
Well, I think
brilliant.
we should use that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's
Do you
use
think that was the crafty god saying
That
that's the bit
was,
to
yes,
use?
you've got to use that.
It's divine.
So this is it. I mean, this is the beauty of these, that you will get a mixture of everything. You've got a little bit of bonded in there, bonded interlining. You've got a bit of organza. There's a bit of denim there.
Joe, I mean, look at all.
There's a lot of goodies.
You see all
Again,
of
you've got the
this.
panels. Generally, you'll always get those panels. I will be kind. I will put those panels in there.
This, I remember when we brought this, the ticket stubs. The tickets.
Yeah, nice.
This was a bestseller. This was actually one of our bestsellers. I remember doing a show with you on that.
Yeah, it's
So
good,
nice.
isn't it? I
Yeah.
like that. What have we
We're
used
up to
then?
40% of the stock.
Wow.
So
Okay,
we
so
better
let's
have
have
a
a little
play.
play. Let's have a play.
We can
Let's
put it over
move
here,
that
Fat.
over there, shall
yeah,
we?
let's do that.
Pop
Okay.
it there, and we'll do it. I like that, and I like that. A bit of brightness, I
Yeah.
think. Let's
I
go
just had
for
to,
it.
I felt really bad because in Good Morning Hochanda we had a big bit of fusible. It was fusible interfacing.
Yes, right, yes.
5 metres. We opened it up.
Yeah,
and
I did
saw
notice.
Our floor manager Shana, her face dropped. She's like, "How am I going to fold it up?" And I fear she's having to now do a lot of folding because I've opened up the bags too. So there we go.
Brilliant.
You're an unsung hero, Shana.
Okay, I like this. There's a bit of brightness there, a little
Yeah.
daisy fabric, and we've got some flamingos.
Love it.
I'm gonna. You spoke about the staple gun, so
very
we'll
cute.
have a little play with that.
How
and we'll
long
do
did it
something.
take you to source that?
Well, we've had a couple for a few years now, but
Yeah.
they're okay. Don't get me wrong, they're okay. But it wasn't quite right. So the weight wasn't quite right. They were a little bit too light.
Mm-hmm.
The key with a staple gun is that it's not too light that it's not going to get the staple in, but it's not too heavy that we can't use it, and we can't get that strength. Because I do struggle sometimes. I've said before that I've had carpal tunnel release on my hands.
Right, okay.
So the odd day I do get when
Yeah.
I need it. So it's a very, very versatile.
And it will
bit of kit.
last as well, because
It'll
you
last.
used it, didn't you say that you used it for a number of months to ensure that
Yeah,
it will
no,
last?
definitely.
Yeah.
And that's the key. It's like our scissors as well, that we use them every day, so we know that they work.
Yeah, nice.
So let's have a little look. We've got a little bit of wood here. I'm always collecting bits of wood.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got a nice bit of daisy here.
Beautiful.
Okay, I'm going to grab a little bit of fuse web.
Yeah, Mr. Fusel Web right here. Now, the Fusel Web and other essentials from the Mill Shop Online, you can find it as part of our Pick a Mix.
Okay, what we're going to do, I've cut this fusel web to A4 size.
Yeah.
You've seen me do some printing before, so we're going to jazz it up a little bit.
Okay.
We'll do a little bit different. I'm going to put my iron on.
Nice.
Okay. I've got my lovely, this is beautiful, this is flamingos fabric.
Lovely.
Okay.
I
so
do
what
like that,
we're going
yeah.
to do, we're going to iron our A4 piece of fusel web straight onto the flamingos.
Okay.
Okay. Obviously try not to waste too much of it.
No.
I think we'll iron that a little
Yeah.
bit first. Okay.
Give that a nine.
So you've seen me print on calico, haven't you?
Yeah.
So we're doing it in here. So we're going
Okay.
to do slightly different here. We're going to jazz it up and we're going to print on the actual fabric fusel web itself.
Okay.
Okay, to give
a
us
bit
a
different.
different concept here, I think.
I think as crafting, whether it is soft crafting or paper crafting, kind of get a sense that sometimes we struggle with starting out a project, but what's really valuable is having a stash that you can dip into. So if you did go for the stash bags, you've got so much variety in
You
there. If you're
have,
working
yeah.
on a project and you think, oh, it needs something, I want to create a pocket in there or do something, then all of a sudden you've got that at your fingertips.
No, definitely, yeah. So I'm a great believer in that. It's just having things at hand, isn't it? There's things there. So all I'm doing with the fuser web, you will see on the fuser web itself, okay, so it has the glue side, so the Gore-Tex glue side and the paper side.
Yeah.
So always ironing on the paper side.
Yeah, never on the
never on the
glue
glue side, because obviously we'll get messy.
Of course. Just got to point out that we're approaching half the stock for our stash bag. We're only 16 minutes into this hour. Joe's only got one live hour with us. Take advantage. Look, value for money. Again, just when you think about it, how many meters worth would you say in that 2 kilograms?
Oh, goodness me. Do you know what? We should experiment with that.
Yeah. Maybe next time we recap.
Yeah, we'll have a little look.
It gives you an idea. And we've also got the wool option as well. Now, I want to put that into context. With the wool, you'd pay anywhere from £40 to £50 for 1 metre of wool. I mean, quality wool, you're looking at about £50 plus for 1 metre.
No,
of
definitely.
quality.
Obviously, at the mill shop, we have mill shop prices, so we are good. We
Yeah.
try and help you out with those prices where we can.
Now, I've got to tell you, with the wool option, we're approaching 60%, we're at 60% of the stock. So it's showing you how busy we are. Look, value for money, and it's the versatility, the variety that you are getting with all those different colours, textures of wool in there. So both options are fantastic.
They're so good. It is that thing, like I say, as a child growing up with crafting in the family, it was that surprise of getting something home and having a little look through it and receiving it.
I think when you're younger, life's full of surprises. As you get older, those surprises become less and less. So for me...
A bit like my haircut.
Yeah, I like it. I think it looks really cool. But it's exciting as a crafter. I think the real joy in the stash bag is when you do get it home, like you were saying with your mum.
Yeah.
It's then taking it out and seeing what you've got.
No, definitely, Yanis. And it is, for me, it is about inspiration of looking at that and going, what can I make from it as well? So all I've done, I've got my piece of fabric.
Perfect.
I've put fuser web on there. So in effect, I've created almost a sheet of paper. But it is a fabric.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is that.
That's
I've got a standard, well, I say standard, is a bit battered now because the printer does follow me everywhere. So we're going to turn this on.
Yeah.
What I've actually got, I have these around. I've always got little fonts with me, different things here. I've actually got this one on a mirror image.
Right.
So I've printed it on the reverse.
Okay.
So the actual image itself, so the letters there are actually reversed.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's quite crucial that we've got that. I'm going to pop it on the top of the scanner. And people have seen me do it with calico before, but we're going to do it with fabric.
Nice.
Okay. And this time we need to realise which way our printer is printing, because I want to print onto the paper, not the fabric itself.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to pop this in as a sheet. My printer prints this way up, so I'm going to pop it in.
So I'm guessing that now you're starting to figure out why we reversed the letters, because that's the behind and we cut it out. And obviously when we turn it around, the fabric side's the right way.
Genius.
I haven't spoiled anything.
So hopefully that goes through first time. Perfect. So on the front it's fine. On the back we've got our letters.
Perfect.
Okay. So we'll keep that to one side for a moment. We're going to get a little bit of board. Okay. I'm going to get my fabric here.
Do you need me to help you out by cutting out at all?
You can.
Would that help? Would that
go
help?
for it.
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
Am I okay to use this?
Yeah, you can indeed. So I've got my little bit of board. I'm literally going to snip my fabric so I'm not wasting any of my fabric. Nice and simple. Okay, all the way around, a couple of inches. It's ample enough fabric to get onto the board. I was saying it earlier, wasn't I, in the Sunrise specials, that it was Lily's birthday at the weekend. So it's been busy. Now? She turned 11.
Oh,
it's
11.
really scary. So it's, and it was, obviously she had some friends for a sleepover. Yeah. So what Dad actually used the staple gun a lot, because I made some little tents. Little sleepover tents, so they were very excited.
You are a very good dad, Joe.
So what we're going to do, we're going to use the staple gun. We're going to bring our front line up. Okay, nice and simple. Put 3 staples in across the bottom. I'm going to turn it round. We're going to stretch the fabric a little bit. Okay. And do exactly the same on the top. So we've got 3 staples along.
Right.
Okay, now we come to the sides, just making sure that it's nice and tight, and we're going to make a little parcel. So we're going to tuck our corners in. This is quite a lightweight fabric, so this works really well. And literally staple that in there. staple that one in this corner, one in the middle. Okay, do exactly the same on this side. You're concentrating, aren't you,
I'm
Giannis?
trying, yes.
He's doing really well.
I feel pressure. Don't want to let you down, Joe.
Okay, so we do exactly the same on this side. I'm going to pull it in that side there.
And I've used the staple gun, and you know how you described it as it is that perfect balance, because it gives you, there is that reassuring weight that it will get the staples in, especially onto wood. But with the actual action, what I found is the lever mechanism there, it's not going to be too hard.
It's not too tough, because some of them are. Some of them, I've got a big industrial one, and there is. You have to give it some force. It really does. I'm going to have a little rummage in here.
Okay.
There's a little bit of Hessian.
Okay, so what Joe's doing now, this is where the stash bag comes into its own. It is that rummageability. I know it's not a word, but it's the ability to get in and have a rummage. So when you're making something, you're thinking, okay, what can I use now? You get it, have a rummage.
Definitely. So we're going to trim a little bit of Hessian just to finish off the back.
Okay.
Okay, just roughly to size.
I've got to tell you, with the stash bags, though, half the stock's gone for the details that you're seeing on the screen right now. We're not even halfway through the show.
Oh my
the
goodness.
wool, even more. We're now at 70% of the stock for the wool option.
There we go. So I've just trimmed a little bit of Hessian. Again, that's all come from my stash bag.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got a little bit of plain fabric here. What I'm going to do, we don't all have ribbons, tapes and things like that as well, so we can use a little bit of fabric as a bit of a loop. So I'm going to snip a little sliver of that fabric off. Okay, and I only need a little piece, so all I'm going to do is cut probably about 4 inches. Okay. I'll have a little look at my board. Let's move that out of the way. This is a nice little project. Obviously, it's such a simple idea that we can use all those elements, but this is the key.
Yeah.
You know, when we're doing personalising gifts and presents, it's nice to put those little images on there and those little letters as well.
Big difference.
It does,
and this
hugely.
is a crafters. This is what we love about crafting, because, yeah, you can go and buy something, but being able to make something and add that personal touch has so much more meaning.
Definitely, Yanis. So all I've done is put a little hole at the top of the Hessian. My little loop of fabric, I'm going to squeeze through that hole. This is the fiddly bit with my fingers at the moment. There we go. Like so. I'm going to put my Hessian in place. Okay, and we're going to staple that down just to finish the backing. We'll do the corners. Put one at the top. Before I do the bottom, where I put the little loop in there, so I've put the little loop of fabric here.
Yeah.
I'm going to flap that up. Okay, just grab the bottom of it. Just making sure there's a loop there so we could got our hanger. And then we're going to staple that in, like so.
Perfect.
Now we're going to pop down the Hessian, and we're going to finish that off. You're doing well there, Yanis.
I'm trying.
No pressure.
Do you know, have you got these all pre-cut?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say, well, I've already got them all done.
This is the beauty of the stash bag. We can literally have that inspiration as we go. So I've made the backing really nice and neat. It's got this little hanger there to hang on the wall.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got a nice flat canvas of fabric, beautiful colours. And what Yanis has very kindly done for me, we've now got our letters. Okay, and because the Fuser Web, the paper backing is great, so we can print that all the detail on there. Okay.
Yeah.
So we can now start peeling them off. This will take me a bit of time, so don't worry.
Okay.
You've got a bit of time there. Don't have to rush. This is the fiddly bit. So the paper backing bit is the bit that we need to pull off. Here we go. Just about get that.
So sometimes you gave a good tip. If you struggle to peel off the backing, if you give it a little scratch with a pin,
with a pin
helps,
is good.
right?
I'm just stubborn, so I
okay.
like to. There we go. So there, I've got my L. So I'm going to centralise that. Obviously, it's been through the printer.
Yeah.
We've cut it out because we have the details there. And I'm just going to line that up and get my little iron.
Go.
I'm going to line these all up. Okay. So I'm going to stick that on there. And now we can iron the letter directly onto the board, onto the fabric.
Perfect.
Okay. So I'll give you one of those.
Yeah, of course.
And then we'll literally...
It's what I tend to do. I fold it over.
Yeah, you've got a good
and then
technique.
There you go.
My fingers, sometimes I find the smaller details now. You're a pro. I've got that one.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Another one there.
Go.
teamwork, Yanis.
Teamwork.
This is good.
So it's all about, Joe.
Yeah, it's all about. So I've actually got another one there. I'm going to mix and match. I'm going to put that one upside down there.
Nice.
Put that one there.
Just to remind you, and we are having a busy hour, which I'm pleased because, look, when Joe comes in, and I understand Mill Shop Online is a business, but Joe is genuinely passionate, and you can see it here, getting people crafting. This is what you love to do.
I love it.
And anybody who makes a purchase this hour, it doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's Mill Shop Online, it could be from the essential range, so you might be just purchasing some of the fuser web, you might be going for a stash bag. Anybody does that, your name goes into a hat, and it could be you winning the purple bucket with hundreds of pounds worth of fabric.
Now that is teamwork.
Oh, come on, Lily.
I mean, that is teamwork. So using that fuser web on your fabric through your printer, we can get the details, we can print it from a document from your computer, we can do all sorts of different things that we can cut out, and the key is then it's got the fuser web, bind it straight on.
Love that. So there we go, Lily, that's my present to you, Uncle Yanis. There we go. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll jump onto the website and show you how to shop by brand. So really simple to shop by brand. If you do want to shop by brand, all you need to do, go on the website, type in the Mill Shop Online, and then you're able to see all the goodies on the show. So what are you going to be popping into your basket? What have you got your eye on? Are you going to be discovering more goodies that Joe has brought with him? It's a great way to just have a little peruse on our website. Do you know what I tend to do? We say website. I do a lot of shopping now using our app, the Hochanda app, and it's just a very easy way on the go you can do exactly what we're doing here and then shop by brand. Okay. We talked about the purple bucket.
We did, yeah.
This is special. It's something Joe does every time he comes in. So everything in it, now you're not getting the purple bucket, that's the only thing, but everything inside, somebody will be winning. We kind of said there's hundreds of pounds worth of fabric in here, and I don't think that's an exaggeration when you consider this is the actual bucket. So everything that I'm pulling out, somebody will be winning. I know we showed this earlier on, but have a look at that.
That's beautiful, isn't
There's
it?
a beautiful embroidered satin fabric. That is just screaming to be used. I think table runner will make the most wonderful table runner.
The trouble is, I keep going through the purple bucket. Oh, I like that. I might do some of that. There's a bit of crushed velvet there.
Oh, nice.
Look at that. That is lovely.
That is, and that's heavy.
That's heavy, yeah.
So it's a beautiful one. We're just showing you half of it. We folded it in half, but you're getting a beautiful crushed velvet. Lovely.
You can get carried away in here. We've got some nice little check there, little cotton check. That's a real big piece.
Oh, that's, yeah.
But this is why the stash bags came. So the lovely stash bags were about that. Okay, not everybody unfortunately gets to win the purple buggy. No. But at least great value. You get a little bit of inspiration in your own stash bag as well. What I would say, if you want to be in line to win the purple bucket, then make any purchase on the show. Your name will go into a hat. Everything that we've got in here will be going to one lucky viewer, and we will be announcing that at the end of the show. So you've got around about another 20 minutes to get your orders in and be in line to win this. But what I would do is I'd hedge my bets. So if you go for the stash bags, which the purple bucket inspired, look, it's a win-win situation, because once you get the stash bags home, and we've still currently just about got two options, once you get them home, you're winning. Yeah. And if you do happen to win the purple bucket as well, fantastic. Yeah, no, definitely. Super winning. So the wool stash bag, 80% of the stock has gone. Tell you what would be nice, Joe. It'd be nice to see. Let's lay out some of the wool and just see how much we are getting. I'll tell you why. Because we talked about 1 metre of wool. We're looking at about 50 pounds. I think anyone out there at home will say for good quality wool, that's realistic. So let's start opening this up. I mean, how much is that? How much are we getting size-wise? That's about half a metre. All right, so already, just this alone, 25 pounds. Okay, just there. So there's half a metre. So a fat quarter or just under of wool there. So about £5. All right, keep on going. Let's go. A little bit bigger, but I'd probably say value again, a little bit bigger on that one. Yeah. So if we said 5 for that. All right, well, 5. Let's be honest. We'll be fair. Yeah. Okay. So a couple of pound ones, little smaller pieces. But these are little pockets that you could be putting onto something. Love the colours on this. Yeah. So that is a little panel. No. Oh, that's. I mean, that's beautiful. So I'd probably say we're up to about £40. Okay. Worth. Yeah. So far, we're not exaggerating this. We are trying to lowball it.
mean,
I'd say about 40 centimetres full width.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
So
we're over
building
50.
up. Yeah.
Again, about 40 centimetres full width.
Oh,
love that.
Listen,
love.
I have to
for me,
say,
there's probably 6 Christmas projects in there.
easily. It's funny because
so much
my producer
weight.
Charlotte described. She said in my ear, she loves the richness, and you couldn't. You're so right, Charlotte, because it looks visually looks very rich, but also the feel.
The feel is
and
lovely,
this thing
isn't
with
it?
fabric when you feel it. So I mean, now we must be entering sort of £60.
Yeah,
worth of
no,
territory.
easily. And again, probably about 30 to 40 centimetres of the beautiful teal. That is really nice.
So that's what you're going to be getting. Contents may vary, but you will be. One thing that is won't vary, is a staple, is the fact that you're going to be getting 1 kilogram's worth of wool for $19.99. We are approaching limited stock. Once stock goes, we are not adding any more on extended delivery. That is it. This will go, and at these price, that price, and considering what you're getting, it should go.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Okay, so that's the wool option. We've also got, showing here, now this is your fabric stash bag. So the first option was all wool. Here we
This is mixed variety, yeah.
Okay.
So you'll have linens, cottons, there's organza. You may even get a bit of silk, embroidered fabric. You'll get some of the essentials in there. There's
Beautiful.
bits of everything. But it is that, like I say, I really love creating them. I really love just putting bits in there and thinking, well, someone's going to make this, this and this. And you're going to have your own ideas as well.
Should we do, I mean, is that half a metre?
Yeah, over half a metre, it looks like.
Okay, so over half a metre, right there. And that is heavyweight?
A heavyweight cotton.
Yeah.
So you're talking over £10 worth, just that.
Okay, one piece that I'm holding here, and again, contents may vary, but what we're showing you now, this is a realistic stash bag, so it is a stash bag, and it's giving you a good representation of what you're going to be getting. So there's one piece. We're going to be getting this, is nice.
Yeah, this is lovely. Yeah, these are great. I will make sure that everybody gets one of these, because I love these.
These are printed panels?
These are the printed linen, 100% linen. Okay, value-wise, again, they're over £10 for the 2 panels.
All right, so already, just with the 2 fabrics we've pulled out, you're at £20.
Yeah.
Okay, and these are fair price. Look, if anyone knows pricing, it's Joe.
Got a fat quarter
Bit of
of a lightweight cotton Christmas. Love
Lovely.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could use some fuse web, do some cards with
Easily.
that. We'll do the printing on that.
It just all harps back to when we talk about variety. So if you want to add to your stash, have that variety. But also, it's the fun when you get it home.
Bit of bonded
I know this is your
interlining.
favourite.
Yeah, I love this.
Bonded interline, super soft, just screaming to be used on a
I love
project.
it. I've just pulled a piece out of my stash bag over there that we'll try and use, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a bit of wadding.
Wadding, perfect. So you got your wadding in there.
Some
we've got little panels.
squares. Well, they're nice. I like those.
I mean,
Even
again,
the smaller
ready
bits.
to use.
Yeah, for me, there's little buttons. Cover some
Yeah.
buttons. Little bikes there.
It's a nice little piece.
We've got the little
Oh, yeah, that's
campers.
nice.
We've got your beautiful embroidered linen.
Yeah, let's have a little look here.
Yeah,
This now,
nice.
this embroidered linen. So, again, talk to me, sort of price-wise. How much would we be
Embroidered
looking at
linen,
here?
well, you can range from anything from £30 to £60, depending on the designer
Yeah.
and what it is.
It's the quality of the embroidered linen. It was really solidified. In fact, I didn't know which side was the right side.
Yeah, no, and that's the quality of it.
Yeah.
I mean, at the mill shop, obviously, we specialise in a lot of curtain fabrics, and we do a lot of the embroidered linens, and they'll range, like I say, from £30 to £40 a metre upwards.
We are at
Beautiful.
60% of this option. It looks like the wool option is going to be going shortly, and I don't think this is going to be far
So
behind.
this is a bit of lining there as well.
Oh, yeah.
So we can do some panels on that.
And we're still going. There's still so much left.
Bits in there.
Going to pop that down.
We've got this
Another bit.
beautiful lightweight there.
Check, well, just look at this. Sorry, let me just show you that.
So much. We're getting carried away,
Oh,
aren't we?
no, it's good. This is the whole point. Now, consider how much we've pulled out of one stash bag already. You're getting 2 kilograms. And then, just show you one more piece. So everything we've shown you here so far, we spent a few minutes just pulling that out. This is beautiful.
Just little pieces as well. I think that's sometimes as well. You can see a piece of fabric and it is beautiful,
Yeah,
but
so
sometimes
let me just turn that
the size of it will depict what project you're going to use it
Oh,
on
yeah.
as well.
Splash of colour. Okay, so think about everything that we've pulled out
Yep.
and look what we've still got left in the stash bag. Organza coming through, linens, you've got calico, you've got more heavyweight fabrics, you've got more smaller pieces in there as well. All of this still... we've got to open that.
You're gonna open
Come
it.
on. I mean,
That's
that is
the linen.
ridiculous.
That's lovely. I love that.
Isn't that lovely? So you're getting such a... and it's the designs as well. It's the mixture of designs. But look, all of this still in the bag. Oh, come on. That's why we're incredibly busy for this option. $14.9, that is beautiful.
That
Over
is lovely.
60% of the stock has gone. It's value for money. It's variety and the enjoyment of when you get it home, digging in and seeing everything. We have got news on the wool. It's technically sold out. So the wool option, if it is in your basket, please make sure to check out, because if it jumps out of your basket, someone else gets it. We will not be bringing that back on extended delivery, and we will not be bringing the mix as well. We're classing this as mix?
Yeah, it's mixed variety.
Mixed variety, yeah, okay. The fabric one. All right, we're going to go on to our scissors. We're going to move down. Oh, poor Shana. Okay, so we've got our scissors in here. Now, Meal Shop Online scissors.
Yes, yeah. So it obviously oh, I've lost them.
Where are your
They're on the
scissors?
counter.
Okay.
I feel
never
naked.
have, you
Oh
never
my
have
goodness.
them on you. Okay,
Oh,
Shana's
sorry.
gone
Oh,
together
sorry.
for you.
She's running away.
She just wanted to, I know what she wanted to do. She wanted to feel your scissors.
Yeah.
There you go.
Here they come. Thank you, Shana.
Is that yours?
No, they're yours.
Shana? You know the difference, the big ones. There you go. Thank you, Shana.
The manly ones.
80
there we
those.
go. Yeah, well, these aren't far from me, apart from then. Okay, but
I've
because
never seen you without them.
I know. Well, it was a few weeks
first
ago. I
time.
didn't have my apron on. I felt very naked.
There are rumours, like Samson and his hair, the seat of your strength rests in your 12-inch
Very
scissors.
much so, yeah.
So we have got, no, those are the 12-inch, but here we're going to show you, these are the 8-inch?
The 8-inch, yep.
Yeah. So those are 8-inch scissors, $35.98, but you're not just getting the 8-inch scissors, you're also getting the pinking shears as well. Once you brought these out, they were a bestseller.
Yeah, they're great.
So really nice. We need to cut something.
Yeah.
Should we get something to cut with the pinking shears?
Go for it.
Should we get, oh, should I
Yeah, a
take
little
one
bit
of
of Christmas.
A little bit of Christmas?
A little bit of Christmas.
Okay. I'll tell you what I do, very, very quickly. But you can hear the quality of the cut.
Oh, it's
Oh, that's
satisfying,
nice.
isn't it? Can I cut
You
as
go
well?
for it, you go for it, my friend. Okay. So why don't you just give me a second to make a full square.
You've done this before.
Ah,
You're
it's
an
a bit wonky.
experienced pinker.
It's a bit wonky. But I just wanted to show you there. All right. The detail, how easy. And now also with certain fabrics, if we do use the pinking shears, then it won't fray as well. So thinking
Good.
about
Yeah.
felt and stuff. Okay.
Definitely.
Brilliant. So you are getting your pinking shears. You're also getting your 8-inch and the tote bag, $35.98. Very good value
It's
for
great
money.
value, isn't it?
Okay, details on your screen there. 258373, your item number. Now, we were talking about the stapler.
Yes. Yeah, so obviously we've used it this morning. Again, it's one of those that I think I need a new utility belt.
You need something better.
So it needs to go around me.
I'm going to grab it. I'll tell you why. Just bear with. Because we said... Here's the thing. We see, Joe, you do so many quick makes.
Yep.
And some you make sew free, so you're not having to do any sewing with it.
Yep.
Prime example here. It's a wonderful little make for Lily. But you talked about being able to, when you're stapling in, that mechanism, so the actual handle, I'm not having to force that at all. So when I'm pushing that down, there's no strength in it. So, and by that I mean I have used, and I remember at school using them, and you're really struggling to go through. But it's also got the weight that you know that it will get the staple in.
And it's the key is with a staple gun is the leverage.
Yeah.
So it is this here, because a lot of people will hold it and they're holding it here, so it is holding it. So the actual handle itself sits in your palm, so you're actually only pushing down that back end. So it is that leverage that we're coming through. So it's looking at that, you know, and I'm pushing our hand down there, and then I can actually just put my thumb on there and do it.
Well, Okay, that says it all.
So
That says
that's
it all.
how good it is.
But also, think about upholstering. So if you have an old chair that you want to breathe in,
Yep.
we've done that.
Yeah,
we've
we
actually
have,
done
yeah.
that together, and how much it would cost you to get that done elsewhere.
Oh, it's a phenomenal price.
Mixed Media, just get a good quality staple gun into your life. $19.99 your price. I know that, Joe, you worked really hard to source the right one for the right job. This will last. You're also getting an additional pack of staples in the mix as well. 909-986 your item number. We've also got the pick and mix. And just remind you, even if you get something from a pick and mix, and it's always popular, your name still goes into a hat and you can still be in line to win the purple bucket. So what we got in our pick and mix, John?
Well, we've got those essentials, and it's funny because I laughed this morning, but I put them in a suitcase because I think I need to carry them everywhere I
Why
go.
not? I mean,
So you've got your essentials
lovely mix.
here. So you've got your 100% cotton calico.
it is a very good calico, and considering with the pick and mix we're choosing any two, you could double up on your calico. I know the calico plays very nice with the fused web.
It does indeed, yeah. And we do the printing on that.
Yeah.
We've got the cotton lining. Okay, it's 2 metres of cotton lining there as well.
2 metres.
Yeah, 2 metres there. We've got the Hessian, which obviously I used on the backing. Again, 2 metres of Hessian.
Lovely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you've got your interlinings. My favourite at the front there. So this is the bonded interlining.
Yeah.
I've just found a piece in my stash bag over there, so I'm going to use this shortly. This is great because you've got a lining and you've got a fluffy interlining together.
Really soft.
So you've not got the 2 layers to then battle with a 3rd layer of fabric. We can do 2 together, and nice and simple. Gives you that bit of weight as well that you need for
That's what we
stiffening
like.
up projects.
Yeah. Then we got a batting.
Yeah, so the super soft interline, this is your pre-strunk, so it's a bit fluffier.
Okay.
Already washed, ready to go.
Yeah.
And the deluxe, cotton deluxe, a little bit thinner, so it hasn't been pre-washed, but this again is great. I know Hayley loves this when she's sewing. She's always using this one.
So you're able to pick any two. Think about what you're, and these are your kind of essentials, your staples that you do go through, and you will need to stock up. We've got more options in the suitcase. Relatively new, the different colourways.
Yeah, so we've always done the white on the essentials pick and mix, but we've brought the brown and the black, and this is the table protector, so the heat-proof table protector. So it's non-slip.
Yeah.
You know, coasters, heat mats, mouse mats. Yeah. You know, all those different things that we could use
Table
it for.
runners.
Table runners. It is great. Really, really good. It's a 54-inch width. That wasn't me.
It's okay. Okay, we've got some...
The number one, obviously, of my choice.
Mr. Fuserweb himself.
Mr. Fuserweb as well. So the Fuserweb is there, which we used with the printing of the letters. 2 metres at 20-inch width. So there's a lot on there. I love it because we put it on a recycled tube. I did a great day out for a WI group last week, and we've got another one this Friday.
Nice.
And I did loads of demos on Fuserweb, and they just couldn't get their head around it. It was an amazing product.
It is amazing.
And, you know, and that's from experienced crafters and sewers. For me to get that feedback was just amazing. It really was.
Just, I mean, versatility. We can use it for a plique.
Yep.
You can use it for your entire makes as well. Like we just showed you with Lily how versatile it is. We can print on it. This with calico really works a treat. Well, you're able to turn any fabric into a printing sheet.
Definitely. And the key is if you're a bit scared of sewing and you want to get involved in fabric, that's the key.
Yeah.
That's to start you off.
Okay, we've also got our stuffing in there
so
as well.
the wad in there as well. And the polyester pads there, 16-inch, nice and plump as well.
Yeah.
So you've got 2 options there as well.
Brilliant. Those are your essential pick and mix. $16.98 your price, 617-182 your item number. Let's have a look at the pick and mix. We're going to show you how easy it is. So normally $19.98, but there is that freedom price, taking it down to £16. I think it was 98 pence. Yeah, so I tell you what, we've got Charlotte, a lovely producer, Chris, our awesome director, so you get to pick one each, guys. I'm going to treat you. Charlotte's going for the calico, and Chris is going for the Fuserweb. All right, so there we go, that's our team. They've picked their choices. What are you going to be picking? Choice is yours. Okay, we're coming back with our fabric stash. Now remember, with the fabric stash, we're at 70% of the stock. The wool has gone, so the wool option has gone. Just going to show you how much
I've just pulled these 2 pieces out.
you're actually getting. This is a bag now, apologies, because yours will come in the beautiful tote bag. But again, for the benefit of anyone who has just tuned in, look at everything that you are getting in one stash bag. and we were totting up, I mean, value for money.
Oh, it's crazy, isn't it?
An awful lot. So all of this, it's a mini purple bucket. So if you've ever wanted to win a purple bucket and you haven't done so, contents may vary, but got to tell you that you did
I'm going to put them in each bag for you.
So you will have this in every bag. So, I mean, that is an awful lot.
There's a lot in there. Actually,
so
we'll steal that bit as well.
Yeah, okay, go for it.
Okay.
Oh, I like that. So look at this. Show you that.
Nice little
It's
birdie panel
nice.
there.
Right, okay.
Little cushion.
Cushion? Okay, I'll put this out of your way.
Okay, so I've just sneak a few bits out there. I've got lovely little hedgehogs. Yeah, this is nice. It's a little piece there.
A lot of the fabrics that you're showing, fabrics that we featured on Hochanda that have been really popular.
Yeah, no, definitely. So you will recognise some of the fabrics, and that's nice.
That is nice.
I see those. I love this fabric. So there's a little bit of hedgehog in there. So all I'm going to do first is going to cut one of my hedgehogs out. Okay. So very roughly, I'm going to give myself about 1 centimetre space all the way around my hedgehog.
Just let you know, with regard to the purple bucket, you've got about 5 more minutes to place an order for your name to go into the hat. After that, then the competition will close and we will pick a winner. So 5 more minutes left to place any order. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's on the live show, Mill Shop Online, your name goes into that hat.
Right, we'll get rid of that. So I've got my lovely little duck egg blue hedgehog there.
Nice.
Plenty of space around him. In my little stash bag, I had some of the bonded interlining. I'm just going to snip a little bit off so it's a bit easier to use. There we go. So the bonded interlining is one of my favourites because it gives that stiffness. So it gives a bit of weight to a project that we're doing.
Okay.
So I've got my little hedgehog, I've got my bonded.
Yeah.
We'll leave that out of the way. I've just got my little pencil. Okay. And what we're going to do, we're going to use this as a backing for our hedgehog. Okay. So we need to draw around our hedgehog upside down.
Yep.
Or wrong way. Wrong way.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Wrong
we're
side,
going to
wrong
draw
side,
wrong
yeah.
side, wrong side, just roughly around there. So we've got the similar shape of what we've done in the hedgehog.
Now we have got the, this is Prim, right?
Yeah, the Prim pencil.
So we have got the Prim pencil on, you can find it on the website, shopping by brand, Mill Shop Online, you'll be able to source that. And it comes with, I'm trying to pull out my memory bank, it does come with the refills, and I think there's white in there as well.
There is,
and the beauty of the white, actually I'll just hold up, here are the refills. On dark fabrics, this comes into
it's great, yeah, really good. But it has the rubber on it actually works as well, so when we're using it there.
Lovely, okay.
So I've got my 2 components, I've got my bonded interlining, I've got my lovely little hedgehog. I'm just going to have a little look.
Yeah.
I think I've got a little bit of tape here that we're going to use. Always got bits and pieces kicking around. So I'm going to snip that off there. We only need a small piece.
Yep.
I'm going to use a sewing machine.
Oh, okay.
We're going to
Lovely.
go. Why not?
Doing everything today.
Yeah, why not? So all I've got is my 2 components. I'm going to fold over a little bit of tape there that I've had in my stash. Okay, I'm going to pop it in the middle. And I'm going to literally put my 2 layers on there. And I'm going to pop it in the sewing machine.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, we sold out of the wool option for our stash bag. The final option that we have left, our fabric stash bag, 3/4 of the stock has gone. It's just been very, very popular. And this is the only live owl that we have with Joe and the Mill Shop Online, so don't miss out.
So all I'm going to do is do a running stitch around, but I've got to leave a little bit of opening because we're going to use some of the wadding on it as well. This is where we see if we break it. Okay, just spin that round a little bit.
Yeah.
Spin that round again. Making sure, obviously, we leave a gap. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, just going to open that. I don't think you've ever seen me use a sewing machine, have you?
I have once.
Have you?
Yeah.
Everyone's probably watching thinking, wow, my goodness, she's in a sewing machine. So all I've done a little running stitch all the way around my little hedgehog, which is lovely like that anyway. But I've left a little hole there.
Okay.
So I'm going to cut some of this wadding.
Nice.
So it's there.
You know,
We've got the stuffing.
You could put stuffing, or you could put smellies in there, so lavender.
You could, yeah, that'd be good actually. But I thought I'd use the bits from my stash bag.
Yeah.
So we'll literally going to stuff that in there.
Good.
Okay. Not too much, because I'm going to show you what I'm going to use this for. Okay, there we go. A little bit more, he says. Okay.
And this is a really nice, quick,
simple make, using a very, very small percentage of what we've got from our bag, and that's the key. There we go. We've got a little bit of padding there.
It's cute.
Okay, I'm just going to stitch the end of that up.
Just let you know, we're going to be announcing our winner for the purple bucket in a few moments' time. So fingers crossed for you. I wish you the best of luck.
There we go. So we've just finished that end there. Okay, I'm going to snip the little excess thread off. I'm then going to get my pinking shears.
Yep.
Okay, and just give a little bit of detail around the outside, because again, about that raw edge that we were saying about, gives it a bit of detail there. Stops the fraying as well. Okay, not cutting off my loop. There we go. All the way around our little hedgehog.
Nice.
I think we should name him.
Yeah, what are you thinking? You have the honours.
It's got to be Yanis, isn't it?
Yanis the Hedgehog.
Yanis the Hedgehog.
There you go.
Okay, I've got some little rings here, so old key rings. So all I'm going to do here is pop this in here.
I feel like I'm a cheap version of Sonic. Other hedgehogs are
I think there's a new Sonic the Hedgehog film come out.
Yeah,
actually,
there is,
isn't
yeah.
there?
But the thing is, it's from our era.
Yes.
So I remember when that first came about.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Now, a lot of parents are taking their kids and trying to explain, this is a game we were playing when we were younger.
So what we've created there is a little key ring there, but it needs a little bit of detail,
Okay,
I think.
that looks okay.
That's quite nice. So
That
what we're
does
gonna
look great.
grab quickly, we're going to grab a little button,
Yeah.
and I forgot to introduce Millie. This is
So I
Millie.
didn't realise. Okay.
So this is Millie. Millie is...
Hello, Millie.
When myself and Lily finish a project and we
Yeah.
have little scraps, we like to get a bit of our spray adhesive, spray it on Millie, and put another bit
Done.
of fabric on there.
Showing all the projects that you've done.
But
That's a nice thing to do.
she's also a great pincushion.
Yeah, perfect.
Multi-skilled,
Multi-skilled,
multitasking. So all I'm going to do with the little hedgehog, I'm going to literally put a little button just to give it a little personal touch.
Yeah,
Okay, on the end there.
it's nice.
He says.
Oh,
Got a bit carried away there, didn't I? Okay.
it's just teasing you.
It is teasing me. Okay, a bit jumbly mess there, but we'll trim that off. Okay.
Done.
And he's got a little button nose. Okay, my little hedgehog. I think that needs to go in the
How
purple
nice.
bucket,
I
doesn't
think
it?
so. We will be putting Yanis the Hedgehog into the purple bucket. There he goes. He's going. Okay. We will be announcing our purple bucket in just a moment. I can show you though the stash bag. Now, wool options gone. We did have more. Just to say, we did have more stock of the fabric stash bag. $14.99. Have to say though, really, really popular. So we were at 3/4 of the stock. I'm just going to show you here. Can I?
Yeah,
apologise for the mess because
let's make a mess.
we've opened it up.
This is
but
my workstation.
let me
This is
just-
how I work.
We're going to start laying it out. Just to give you an idea, one stash bag, this is representative of what you're going to be getting. So you will be getting some wadding in there. We've got the super soft.
You've got a bit of bonded,
Yeah. Oh, sorry, yes, yeah.
bit of bonded interlining. And I think that's the beauty it is that surprise, that element of there. So there will be such a variety in there that you can use.
The hedgehog that we were just playing
Yeah.
around with.
There's another Yanis
Yeah.
there.
You might be getting panels. But just adding this up, if you were to get this home, would you be happy for $14.99 paying that and getting all of this variety? So now we've got that Hessian in there. You will, one thing guaranteed, you will be getting this panel.
You will indeed.
And you were saying this panel, how much would you sell this panel
well,
for?
they're usually $5.99 per panel.
Okay, so
there's-
this game
there's
two.
£12.
Okay, done. So that by itself, just this panel, let's say £10 for that. Okay, so effectively, you will be getting everything else for $4.99.
Oh,
Is
goodness
ridiculous.
me,
So
yeah.
if I was to say to you, you're going to be getting that for $4.99, how good would that be? You got
Nice
lots
apron
more.
there, I think.
Yeah, all
Apron
of that. And it comes in a tote bag. 80% of the stock has gone. It is an absolute bargain. I give you my word on that. I really do. And you know I never say it unless I really mean it. $14.99 your price, saving £5. 440-238 your item number. If you want to get hold of your stash bag when it goes, we're not adding any more extended delivery. And Joe's only got one live show today anyway, so do not miss out. We're going to announce the winner of the Purple Bucket with Yanis the Hedgehog.
With Yanis the Hedgehog.
Congratulations to Judith. Judith, well done to you.
Well done, Judith.
Everything in this purple bucket will be winging its way to you. Should we
I
have a little look?
apologise to the postman.
That's okay, yeah. Judith, if you could, maybe tag a picture. If you're on Facebook, we've got Millshop Joe.
Yep.
Have a look for his page and send a picture once it arrives. Should we, let's just
Let's go for it.
look at all of this that you're going to be getting. So there's organza, there's...
Oh, some silk.
Goodness. silk. And you've got, now this is the bag you're going to be winning, Judith. You've also got the satin, the embroidered satin in there. You've got your heavyweight, all of that coming through. Denim.
What was a little bit of those that was in the stash bag?
Wow. So all of that, Judith, well done you. So all of that will be winging its way to you, Judith, and I hope you enjoy it. Do tag a picture in, because Joe, I know that you love seeing what people make, and obviously the hedgehog's going to go in there as well. When are you going to be back, buddy?
I think I'm next week.
Amazing.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you'll have me.
Of course, we'd always have you. Kidding. We will give you another option. Every time Joe comes in, you will always see the purple bucket, so you do not miss out. And do make sure to check out your baskets. The fabric stash bag is still in stock. I don't know how long we're going to be saying that, only just really. And the wool option has sold out. So, Joe, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good luck to the boys, the football team. When's the next match?
So we're busy weekend. It's a full quota of games this weekend. Okay. So we've also got new under-8s team. We've got under-6 team started. All sorts going on. So it's really exciting. More teams, yeah.
The team are saying, well, how do you find the time? Literally, you're non-stop.
Sleep's overrated.
Sleep? What sleep?
Yeah,
Joe,
okay.
thank you so much. I really enjoyed it.
Take care.
Thank you for your company. I hope Joe's inspired you, and that really is the whole point of Hochanda. We want to inspire you, and we want to put a smile on your face. Speaking of which, we've got the one-day special just around the corner. Do not miss out. Thanks, Joe.
Thank you.
So we have got Jelly Arts, our one-day special. It's going to be an awesome hour. You're really going to enjoy that. After that, we've got Heartfelt Creations and then a Let Leone Loose show. Lots to enjoy here at Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Joe from the Mill Shop Online. Welcome to the Mill Shop Online. As you can see, we're a lot of fabric here. We're very passionate about our fabrics. We're one of the largest online sellers in the UK of fabrics for upholstery, soft furnishings, and now the lovely craft market. Whether you're starting out with fabric or you're an experienced sewer, we love to bring projects that every ability can really have a go at. So don't miss the Mill Shop Online shows on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm John Lockwood from John Next Door. I'm lucky enough to have been a guest on Hochanda since day one. I've been working closely with Crafts2 on the development of the John Next Door brand and also working with their fantastic range of products. I'll be bringing you some fantastic shows that are combining the John Next Door and Crafts2 products. We'll be sharing things like the press cut dies and some of the Find It media and some of the other fantastic tools, accessories and other products that Crafts2 bring to everybody at home. I hope you can join me on my crafting journey and learn some tips and techniques from me that I share with you. So don't miss the Crafts2 shows with me, John Lockwood, on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Hayley from Craft Yourself Silly, and we're really excited to still be working with you guys here on Hochanda. We were there from the very, very beginning, and we're still bringing you lots of really exciting soft crafts. We design and manufacture all of our kits and all of our fabrics here in the UK, and we love bringing them to you. So if you're an experienced sewer or you're just starting out in soft crafts and sewing, join us. There's tips and fabrics for everybody. Make sure you don't miss our shows and come and craft yourself silly on Hochanda.
Going on behind the scenes, but we are not going to tell you about it. I was just taking off pieces of clothing. Jackets, just making it worse than it says. Typical Paula. Anyway, good morning.
Good morning, Lou.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine, looking excited.
It is very exciting, of course, because it is a one-day special, but it is a very special one-day special. Over 3/4 of the stock has already gone. It went on in 2 hours, and of course, it's Jelly Arts. You are the one-day special. You are getting the 6x6 jelly plate, which is one of my favorite sizes. Then you are getting 3 of the mini ones, as well as 4 fabulous acrylic paints. It is an amazing one-day special.
It's superb. I mean, the colour of the paints, as we were talking about earlier, are absolutely wonderful. But mix the colours together and you get different pops. And the smaller jelly plates, treat it just the same as the 6x6.
It is.
And you can create so much with it, sort of thing.
There are, and you know, one of the things, I was watching both 6 p.m. and then with Leone. I have to say, by 9 p.m. I was a little bit sleepy and I wasn't paying as much attention as I would. But I loved your demos because you show, and we were talking about this just before the show, you show that mixed media can be bright and beautiful.
Yeah, I think mixed media is bringing in absolutely everything you've got together and mixing it up. Yes, it can be painty, it can be inky and everything like that, but it's not. Just grab what you've got, colour it and
go for it.
Yeah, totally.
Look at that gorgeous samples. I love how you can take it into really different places. Having the smaller ones, it's great for pattern building as well. It is.
I mean, that one there, we used the smaller one on last night when I was with Leone, and we created the background, then overstamped on the top of it. And that way you can add your own texture and your own design. If you don't want to cover a whole piece of paper, you can now cover a specific little area only. And I like the smaller ones sometimes. You know, like if you wanted to do a sunset or a sea and you've got that actual area, then you can put a die cut or a stamped image over the top and you've created...
Amazing. Now Lou will show us a lot of different techniques. If you have never seen a jelly plate, of course Lou is going to show us how it all works. Now, of course, the one-day special also includes 4 pots of beautiful deco art, you know, beautiful acrylic paint. Oh, now I have some news at the minute that we have actually the one-day special did sell out last night. However, we do have it back on extended delivery. Now, of course, if I think it is dispatched from the 10-day stamps, it will be the 21st. Now, okay. So 2 of those ones have the, let's see at the website because that's going to be more clear. Now, 2 of these ones that they did sell out last night, they did bounce back. What happens is basically people put it in their baskets and they may not check out their baskets straight away. So therefore, it might be like kind of within it sells out on the screen. However, 2 of them, so you can get it. But they are going very quickly. So therefore, if you want to get yours, do check out your baskets now. There are more, but they are on a 10-day extended delivery, so will be dispatched from the 21st or 21st of March. Sorry, my hearing is kind of going. I think I need to have one of these aids. Now, if you want to go for the one-day special, the details are on the screen. You are making a saving of £7, and you will have all the things that you know. With the acrylic paints that are absolutely stunning. I mean, you can use the acrylics as a normal acrylic paint. You don't have to always use them with a jelly paint. But they're beautiful. Just give them a good shake before you use them. They're really nice, strong, pigmented colours. I mean, I'm just there to put my finger through. Yeah,
and they're
gorgeous.
Beautiful colours.
And one of the things because I love this sample because it shows that the height of it as well. Yeah.
And it shows you how good texture, how good body it has. But if you add a little bit of water, you can still do dribbling. It takes a little bit longer than if you were using an ink. Now, but they are beautiful.
If you want to go for the one-day special, 970-815 is your. Do you remember you have got a FlexiBuy option to spread the cost in 2 payments of £22.49. If you want a one-off payment, of course you can do that as well. Shall we move on to the next item, because over half of the stock has already gone, and I absolutely adore the fact that you are getting a roller, but you are getting a different size jelly plate with
a 5-inch plate. Then the one-day special is 6 inches. This is 5-inch size.
So you can do correct me if I'm wrong, but with jelly plates, I think that it's a kind of you want to have different sizes.
Yeah, for different things that you're doing. I mean, Leone and I were talking about when she was doing the Pink Pig journals. this size for the little 4-inch book would be perfect. Put it in the middle and you've covered the whole of the book. But yeah, you can create designs on one jelly plate to another and transfer them over that way. There's lots of different ways of using them, as well as, you know, creating, stamp on it and then put a relief onto it. But it's a nice size. It is a really nice size.
And of course, in here you are also getting the brayer, which I think it's of course one of those tools that you want to have.
Yes, yes.
Then you are getting the punchinella or sequin waist,
which you can be as a stencil. Brayer through, sponge through, use your fingers through if you really want to, and it leaves a pattern on your jelly plates.
Indeed. Tag, so straight away.
Straight away.
What is exactly this paper?
This is like a parchment, so you can print on it. So it's a bit like a tissue paper, like we were doing last night. If you have, and you print on it, when you put your gel mediums on, it suddenly blends into the background, so you can see a bit of your background here.
It's like basically that kind of rice paper that it kind of can tear as well.
But tear it up and put it on your jelly plate. We're going to have a go at that and create patterns that way as well. So you can print directly on it, but you can use it in lots of different ways. So, I mean, there is a booklet with this kit which is absolutely superb and gives you actually really cool starting ideas with absolutely everything.
So I'm going to show.
As well as on the top there, and then you get a do's and don'ts, but it gives you lots of ideas to have a go with straight away, so you feel braver.
And as a person that likes organisation, I mean, nobody would believe me when they see my craft room, but I like to know everything, keep everything contained, so you can keep all the bits in here and have instructions as well.
And then you've got the lolly sticks.
Yep.
So you could print on those or use them to create pattern actually on top with your paint and change it in a different way.
And of course you are also getting beautiful paints as well.
Oh, they're lovely and bright and vibrant, aren't they?
A little bit of a rainbow. If you want to go for the Jelly Arts printmaking starter kit, your item number is 863011. £22.99 is your price. Of course you are saving £5. Moving on to another kit that we have got. Of course, this one is acrylic paints, and what I love about these ones is that they are your starting point. They
are your starting point. I'm going to say the only repeat in all the paints we've got on option is our black and white, which is probably the ones we would use the most. But none of the other colours duplicate. So if you've got all three, you have got a completely different set of paints by your black and white. But
and
these
of course,
are
the black and white is the colours that you're going to use the most anyway.
Yeah.
So you are the ones like, I used to buy white paint. I mean, now I get it into larger pots. But like this, I would get like three whites, 3 blacks to the ratio of the other one. So it's great. Even if you have got to repeat it, you're going to use it. If you want to go for the set of 6, 59ml pack, your item number is 455527. £11.99 is your price.
I mean, the beautiful colours.
The next one that we have got here is, of course, a set of 12, isn't it?
Yeah, and again, the only repeat is the black and the white, all separate colours. Now, I like
so
this
what do you mean by, sorry?
No, what I'm saying is the black and white's the only repeat in here. All the other colours are different.
For any other bundle, they are all different colours. So for instance, we have got another bundle to go through. So there's basically 3 bundles. Even if you got all 3 of them, you are going to end up with full different colours except 3 whites and 3 blacks, which is the ratio that anyway I would go for. So there you have got all the beautiful colours.
I mean, I like that one as well, because if you're not a black person, they've got a grey. They've got a grey in there. So if you don't always want the dark, you now can soften it just a little bit by actually having that grey.
And it's a proper neutral grey.
It is, yeah.
So it could go with any colour.
Any colour, and it does. It just makes it, like you say, a little bit softer, not quite as in your face as a black can be sometimes when you do a print.
Yeah, and of course that way you have got the perfect black, and you can make it a little bit more darker by adding black, more lighter by adding white, but that way you know you have got the consistency. And this is why I like to have a whole rainbow of paints ready mixed, because I have got the consistency. I know what I'm going to get straight away, and then you can mix it up a little bit. 593277 is your item number for the set of 59ml paints, acrylic paints from the Deco Art. Now £19.99, making a saving of £3. Then we are going to neon. Now this is incredibly busy. Nearly 60% of the stock has already gone, because of course it is just bright, cheerful, and look at that.
But the neons, actually mix them with your other paint colours and it adds a different pop. It totally changes the way the paint looks. But they're absolutely beautiful. I've done it on black cards just to show you, I mean, how it pops on a black card. So you can imagine on a white it will pop just as equally.
No, it really exemplifies the quality of these neons, because neon reflects light, and that is why they are neon. And of course, if usually you need to have white in order for the light to bounce back, the fact that on black, when you have got a thick layer, it still reflects it. It means that it's proper paint.
And I've just dragged it out, as you can see, so you can still see the neon, even however light it is, sort of thing. And I mean, I've started off really lightly with the background, and then I've added more and more. So you don't have to be in your face neon.
Yeah.
If you don't want to, sort of thing. You can be quite subtle with it as well, and then just add a little bit more pops on top.
Absolutely. If you want to go for the acrylic neons in a set of 8, you are getting, of course, the black and the white, which to me is fabulous to have a white, because then you can paint it white before it and then put a dark coat on. Yeah,
but also the white we use a lot of to lift prints off. So if you've got a ghosting, so you put a thin layer of the white on, and you can lift off what's left on your plate.
That's gorgeous. Now, your item number is 660560. Remember, approaching 60% of the stock has already gone, so do grab yours. You're only paying £11.99 for the set of 8 acrylic paints. This one would be in my basket, because I just love it. And I'm not a neon person, but I like the brightness. Small amounts.
Well, I also like mixing them with actually some of the other colours, because it does take on a different look. It makes the other colours a darker pop.
Yeah,
it adds another little layer to it.
They do. Now, of course, we want some tools from Jelly Plates, and we have got 2 options. We have got the rounded edge or the square edge. Now, shall we talk about the rounded edge? I would imagine that's the one, which is the most popular one, by the way. Am I correct saying that that's the rounded edge?
Yes. They are lovely. They're nice and soft. They're ergonomic. You can move them. You can arc them to change your patterns. You put them across your jelly plate. But they don't just have to be for your jelly plate. They'd be wonderful with your mediums.
I would imagine that.
You know, some of your textural mediums, dragging it through there to create different patterns. And you can use them straight away. But you can hold them with 2 hands, 1 hand.
Now,
and they're very ergonomic. You can...
Yeah. And I'm thinking about using through an stencil. Just, not even using the jelly plate. If you put like a sparkle medium or something like that over it, then it will create a completely different effect.
Totally different effect, something. But you can, I mean, as long as you don't leave the medium on your jelly plate. But yes, you could do that and then seal, especially if you were using an oxide or a distress ink, because we know they react. So you could do the medium again, and then that stops that reacting.
Yeah. If you want to go for that one is the rounded edge, then we have got a set of, you can see there that is more a square edge in there.
These are my favourite ones, because you can stamp with these. You know, paint along the bottom and actually stamp and make imprints that way, not just drag the paint away.
That's fun.
Because you've got some really nice edges there, you know, with your ink pads, with your paints. And I think, layer them up, but mix the 2 together. So you could do the waves and then add a different line on top.
Absolutely. If you want to go for the square one or the rounded, remember it's an option of this one, the square or the rounded ones. The item number is 819613, £18.99. Now I have got some news that the starter kit is now limited stock, and there you have it. It is a fabulous bundle that comes with the brayer as well as the 5x5